goddamn turn.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
so
why I
the
specified
problem is,
lighting matches.
I always walk up to Walmart when I get groceries,
Can you close
so I
the door
can't
behind
get
you?
stuff that's cold.
Is the
And
light
when
on
I
in
do
the
go
kitchen?
to Walmart with them, like I have a ride home and I'm not just walking there, I always forget. So there's never sour cream in this house.
Good.
Matt, I really hope we're able to move in together.
Along with all the toasters, we're gonna have a
Yeah,
bunch
we're
of
gonna
sour
have
cream.
toasters and like.
Just a tub of sour
There's
cream.
actually
There's going to be 3 toasters in the pantry, and one of them is going to contain a tub of sour cream on its side.
Well, you know what we do is we get a Ziploc bag, right?
Put all
Fill
the
it with
sour
sour and then stick it in the toaster.
A bag of sour cream.
It's like a bag of milk.
Yeah, our milk's in bags. Squirt them out of here.
So,
Lamont's is pretty good for places. if
Yeah,
you
I've been
wanna look
thinking
at
of
prices.
That's the first place on my line.
Alright.
so what did we do last time?
Imbibe.
We imbibed.
Castor
Cor-
fucking dropped a man.
Cora imbibed.
I'm sorry, Cass.
Cass fucking
dropped a man.
Alright, so we woke up in the we woke up in
Cass, who is now immune, basically, to fear effects from aberrations.
Does that stack with my normal will
Yes.
save?
Okay, that is super loud.
She's the devil hunter. She's Dante. Bruh.
But yes, if you proc your Indomitable
She's
from
Dante,
the
but for
Wayfinder,
other gods.
your will save against fear effects from aberrations is +20 plus whatever your normal bonuses are. Anyway.
29.
Yeah, so
Dante.
auto save. Like, I legit don't think there's a single fear effect in any bestiary that has a
maybe
save DC.
Great Cthulhu's
No,
fear.
no, hold on. I can tell you what Cthulhu's like fear effects the save DC on it is.
If it's
Any-
30, that would be great.
Anyway, so we woke up in the campground. We went, we explored the various pathways. We found a big door that seemed to have spectral visions coming out of it. One of them clocked Cass in the face.
Yeah,
and
hard.
Castor also saw what he was so absolutely sure was a vision of his father.
Oh my god. The thing that clocked Cass in the fucking face was the same thing she dropped later. She totally got revenge on that motherfucker.
Well, it wasn't
Yep.
the exact
The
thing.
highest
It was
save
like a
DC
gross thing.
that Cthulhu has is Feeble Mind. Which is, by the way, one of the worst spells.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
fucking-
it's
like
horrible,
Feeble
it's
Mind will
horrifying.
kill you. Basically, it makes you a bumbling moron.
It makes
of
you
the highest
It drops your intelligence to 3.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Among other things, DC 31.
So I'd have to roll a 1 to fail it.
If you crit and proc Indomitable, yes.
Oh my.
Anyway,
If we're fighting Cthulhu.
yeah, if we're fighting Cthulhu, which we have other problems if we're fighting Cthulhu. But yeah. So we did that. Then we went through. We went to explore another pathway. Saw a scene of murder. I started to look at the wall and be like, "Hey, how'd you die, Orc?" By casting Blood Biography. And when I did that, I took off. I put my eye patch over the not true sight eye. That was a mistake.
Yeah, and then you lost control of yourself.
A friend
For a
came
little
over,
bit.
visited for a little while.
Yeah.
Quote unquote friend.
Well,
Enemy of enemy.
he was trying to protect me, but I didn't ask for his help.
That's Lord Boo.
Oh, that's Tugula.
But yeah, we explored further into that hallway, found a fork in the road, continued past the fork, then came to the slaughter room where all of the slaughter was.
The meat!
One of the slaughter rooms.
One of
Point to
many
point out.
slaughter rooms.
Yeah. So
One
this
of
one
the many.
This one had a giant cage in it
Pyro
that was
was
broken
humming.
out. Then we passed a
That was
pole
the
with a
whole
shrine.
Pyro was humming.
And Pyro was.
Pirate did one thing last session, and it was hum.
You tried to move some rocks.
I got fucking tossed also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably should have stuck the landing.
Just stood up and was like, don't ever do that again.
That's not a bad first
Don't
roll.
do it.
Then we came
Not
to
a
a
bad
giant.
first roll.
Yeah, we came to a giant door which was chained off, and the chains were like buckled outwards. Or wait, no. That
There
was,
were a lot of doors we came to.
No, that was the other one. This one
prospects
was
are not
like
good.
blocked off with rubble that we ended up moving.
No, it was blocked off with one of the chains from the big door, where that one guy was that clocked me in the head.
Yeah,
Right.
there was a large chain link being used
Yeah, just
to
a
hold
link.
the door.
A single link, not.
Yeah.
Then why did we clear with rubble?
That was later, like at the end of the
That was a
session.
different pathway.
That was a different pathway.
That was
a
the
different
pathway
pathway.
where you could fully see the world as it was.
Yeah. that was a different fork in the road.
And now you will begin to see the world as it truly is.
Once we cleared the pathway, there was this rush of wind, and now I just eternally have meat vision, so that's fun.
At some point, Pyra like bummed a piece of paper off of someone because she doesn't carry shit like that on her, and she just
Why
started
would I
writing
have paper?
a lot of
I'd
writing.
burn it.
Yeah, and and you and I figured out that we've been kind of going into impossible circles.
Yes, we had. That was another thing Pyra did. She had a brief discussion with Cora about how impossible where we are is.
Yep.
A
So I
discussion
did do
which no
something
one
useful.
else heard, but you
Yes.
both recall.
Yep.
So I did do something useful.
You did.
Caster did jack fucking shit.
Well, no, you helped me kill the guy.
I hit the big guy a couple of times, but that's really about it.
I'm so
rolled
sorry, Caster.
I mean,
I
if
rolled
you,
like garbage last
I
session.
mean, if you didn't, I wouldn't have killed him.
Drolish
Why
has
am I?
been marking herself with the blood of her former comrades.
Yes, that is a thing that has been happening. You've been collecting kind of trophies, except they're more like markers.
Yes.
But
Cass aided in your remembrance by grabbing some of the blood and putting a handprint on your hand.
yeah, that was a cool scene. But then it's like, oh, you can see everything now. Let's go look at the shrine, which is we saw the shrine was alive, and then there was a big man's that was made of the bodies of all of the people that were brought down here. Which, by the way, we also have come to the conclusion that this is the punishment for breaking the law. Is it just going here?
Yeah.
And he's been doing it for a while to a lot of different people. But Meat Monster happened. Then it didn't.
Then he was unhappened.
You almost got something in your nose, but
Yeah.
By a
the electricity from the fucking Schust man, Schust woman.
Yeah.
Got that
By
out.
the grace of clustered shots.
By the
Yeah.
grace of clustered shots.
Yeah, I imagine either best case scenario, I'd be ripped apart from the inside.
Oh, fucking alien style.
Yeah.
Chest bursters. How did they work? They burst from the chest. Was that a real question?
So here we are.
Standing about around this
Standing a
corpse.
boot.
Well then. That was good. Yeah, good job, everybody. Good hustle.
Good hustle.
What the actual fuck was that?
Yeah, well, we're here now. Let's not think too much on it.
It looks like all the bodies of the people that were in here turned into a thing that smacked me in the head.
I can see that.
Whatever's here.
Well, that's what it is.
You asked.
Come on, we have to keep our heads straight. We don't have time to dwell on it.
Okay.
Shapes fresh in such
Okay.
fascinating ways.
I think the way to get through this is to think the least amount possible about everything that goes on. Yeah,
Just
so
look at me. Try to do what I do.
right, be empty-headed like Pyra normally is.
Exactly.
I'm with the dragon child on this one. Cora, statue.
There's Cass just sitting there with the gun, like
That's not even there.
I've seen worse.
Yeah. It's like, this is
Is
cool.
it alive?
Country girls make do.
Or is it a thing that is a part of what we're
Oh, it's very alive.
I'm just your regular old Southern belle.
It's writhing. You sure that's a?
I mean, it's like 30 feet.
Yeah, it's.
That is a
well,
bold assumption. That we're hurting it. That is.
and it's a bold assumption. And you know,
Yes.
I can't help but have noticed, Drolish. I've been watching a lot of things in this temple, but I've been looking at you. You're weird. You're acting weirdly, and it's only been happening ever since you broke the other statue.
I have a feeling that was you. I mean, what do you mean?
I mean, you're. Walk around for us, and everybody look at her.
Well, I know. I've noticed too. I just haven't had time to talk about it.
So what?
Your gait, it's different.
Okay, then she takes a few steps forward. I'm walking.
Yeah, and it doesn't look normal.
I'm putting one foot over the other. What's the
It doesn't
difference?
look like how you normally walk. People have their own different ways how they walk, how they carry themselves. It doesn't look right.
I think an excessive
I don't
amount
know.
of
She looks normal to me.
I think an excessive amount of dissent in the ranks isn't what we need.
Now isn't the time.
I agree. But I agree with her too. We shouldn't destroy any more of those things. We have a job to do.
And it could be hurting it. Whatever it is, it could be weakening defenses. We don't know.
Exactly. We don't know. So there is also no point in hurting it. It's hypothetical. Hypotheticals serve no purpose in an argument.
Goodness. Besides, it's and as Cass pointed out, it is 30 feet. It is 30 feet up a sheer meat pole. I hate this place.
I could easily climb that meat pole or use my bow.
Cora, do me a favor. Never say the words meat pole again.
Why
With
not?
pleasure.
Wait, why not?
That's basically what a penis is.
Oh, don't worry, she won't. She's a lesbian, far
Ha.
as I know.
Penis.
I mean, that's what it is. Have to lighten the mood somehow. Come on, guys.
I left.
I know you did, but they didn't.
Well, they got sticks up their asses.
So
Now
what
you got
direction
meatballs
are
up
we
their
going
asses.
in now?
No.
True that.
So if we're not gonna destroy that statue, I suppose we go forward.
Exactly.
Yeah.
On
let's
our
do
way
that.
out.
No.
On our way out.
Of course.
I'm destroying every single one I see.
That's
Yeah, of
that's
course.
completely fine. In fact, I'll help you in that endeavor.
I don't know that
But we
that's
don't
smart.
have the ability to do that in
Why
this
not?
one in particular, and we don't know
I
if
just
it
don't. I don't.
We're not busting it now. Are we digging? Is
Yeah.
digging happening?
It's already been dug.
Yeah,
So
we,
let's-
we,
let's
we
go
got that
forward.
under control. We did it. Or we did it.
She did it.
Yeah.
We know who did it.
Who done it?
She did it.
Drolish makes her way towards the tunnel.
Sorry about that.
And
Trying to
make her
keep
way
your
through.
head on a little straight.
Sure. So,
That's good.
as you pass through the
You
blockage,
become Dante, for real.
which you guys have just cleared,
She feels good right now.
excuse me. There's a hallway that proceeds downward, like in the same direction. It expands outwards about another 15 feet, and this hall goes from being like the square kind of cubic halls that you guys have been in to it's kind of like a half circle, like an archway sort of thing. And lining the walls, there are these statues of like these barrel-like structures that kind of taper off at the tops and bottoms, and they have this kind of I don't know how to describe the texture. You know, like hammered metal, how it's got that kind of like dimpling on it. It's
Yeah.
like that. At the bottom of these barrel-like structures, which are embedded into the walls, those of us who see the physical world and those of us who see the world as it is, the difference is that, like, for you, it's flesh. You touch it and it responds. But for everyone else who does not see the world as it is, it's stone. It's just statues. But they line the walls a good 100 feet downwards, and then it opens up into another one of those like spherical antechambers. Down a distance, you guys hear the sound of like, hold on, I'll get the prop I need for this audio cue.
As we're walking down, Cora is just checking the sand shifter. Are we heading in the direction of the chronal disturbance?
You hear sounds like this.
Is it like someone? Is it fighting or?
Yes.
We should probably move.
As soon as Cass hears that, she just kind
Yeah.
of like cocks the lever and just bolts off forward.
Drolish draws his sword and starts to rush towards the sounds of battle.
Pyro's humming comes to an abrupt stop.
Casper follows the two people running towards the fight very closely.
So, as you guys proceed down the hallway, you can't help, all of you can't help but get the feeling that these statues are watching you. They've got this stalk that comes off the tapering end at the top end of the statues, which is lined with like a pair of like rows of orbs. And as you guys like proceed down the hall, you can't help but get the feeling that like they move from their pedestal to watch you walk, but you can't prove that they're moving.
Cora's looking behind her constantly.
A subtle discomfort. But you proceed onwards into the antechamber and you see a human woman clad in plate mail wielding an axe. She is the only illumination in this room. Like, the air around her is a bright sanctuary of light. And she is doing combat with what looks like a cultist of very similar kind of make and construction, I guess, of the guy that you fought when you first got here. The dude who was like, "Oh, visitors," that guy.
Fun man.
You all just see a robe, and they're brandishing like a dagger and a sword in the other hand. For you, it was as described during those flickers.
This fleshy,
It's
weird thing.
It's a robed undulation, an amalgamation of unclean flesh.
And a vague approximation of something normal.
Correct. But she, just as you guys run in, manages to land one cleaving blow on this thing and like cuts through the top of the robe, and you all see like this cultist is beheaded and the robe hits the ground, Ben Kenobi style. Hello.
Hi.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Killed one of the things pretty damn hard.
What are you doing here, lady? Religious work.
Religious.
Yes. 'Tis my responsibility to sun saves light wherever it may not reach.
Ah,
Hey,
a
she's
fellow
one of
follower.
yours.
Yes. Yes. I'm a paladin of safe.
Oh, wonderful. Caster Planarguard, War Priest, pleasure. He
I'm
extends
sorry,
his
what
hand.
did you say your name was?
Caster Planarguard. I'm a War Priest.
Ah. Yes. Perhaps it's just a coincidence. My name is Lyndall Fireguard.
This is just
really?
a nice family reunion for you, isn't it?
You have never seen this woman.
Well, it's always nice to meet a fellow hothead.
Well.
Name's Pyra.
Yes. Well, I don't know about that, but I'm happy to be a torch in the darkness.
She sounds like you.
How'd you get down here?
We're kind of like that, I guess.
Front door.
were you
Yeah,
Yeah,
let me
that's where you
rephrase
fired.
that.
were you sent down here?
Were you sent down?
Sure, I was sent on a pilgrimage to come down here.
I know.
Well,
Order
we'd
of
be-
safe.
So wait, hold the phone. Just before we get too far into this, I have a question. From where did you enter? Where did the front door you came in from originate at?
Truth be told, I've been down here quite a while, and she opens her bag and she pulls out like several, I don't know what you call it, like slates of hardtack. Like, I don't know how to describe what the object hardtack is other
Chunk.
than sad.
I'm just gonna look at the sand shifter again and then walk around kind of nonchalantly.
She's not a chronal disturbance, if that's what you're asking.
That's what I was asking.
At least not any more than the rest of this place is.
Okay.
She scratches her head for a moment. She pulls the compass off her side and she says, I figure I came from that way. And she points in the opposite direction that you guys came from.
Mm-hmm. But you don't remember what, like, town or region that might have been in when you first came in?
What, like the door? It's in the desert. It's in a big spire in the desert.
About
Spire.
things.
Okay.
I mean, a
Suppose.
broken one, but
It's possible there are more than one. There's more than one entrance here.
I mean, did you not walk in from a spire?
No.
You did.
No, we came in through
Oh,
the,
yes,
we
you
came in
did.
through the, yeah.
Okay, I was thinking temple, not spire.
I mean, it is a
Big-
temple. It just has a huge tower.
Yeah,
that
it has a big
Got it.
spire.
We came in through the
We
town
came
of
in.
promotion.
That's the confusion. Got it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, it's not a very good temple to Grimush. Not that there are many of those to begin with, but you know.
So, are you the only one down here? The only other
Yes,
people
I came by myself.
The only other people we've seen are, well,
Dead.
lots of corpses and
Oh, I know. I've seen them too. There are a lot of them.
Fairly common.
yeah. Well, what are you rolling?
Fuck, he's working on it.
There is.
Sense motive.
I got a 29 on sense motive.
Jesus.
He's getting
So you're sensing motive on this, huh?
Yeah.
What are you trying to discern? Whether or not she's being honest about what directions he's coming from, or whether, like,
Anything she said thus far?
she doesn't appear to be lying to you. Though, there is something off.
Well, yeah, she's a pirate guard, and I've never met her.
Not only have you never met her, but you have no sisters. And she's not old enough to be your mom, at least visibly, and your mom is dead.
Hey, can I see that watch?
Cousin, possibly? Question mark?
Cass opens
He
it
doesn't
and
know.
like looks at the like chronal discernment stuff going on.
Well, I mean, awkward first meetings aside and stuff, it is a relief to see a friendly face.
Yes.
I
Yes,
have
it
to
is.
agree.
I was beginning to worry that everyone down here had died.
We were thinking similarly, yeah. We encountered a large amalgamation of what appeared to be everyone down here. Or at the very least, a good portion of the people down here.
I just can't imagine what's managed to dispose of so many orcs. And she, like, cleaves her axe down into the body that she just dropped to the floor.
It sure is
They're
an
just-
impressive feat.
They're just people.
Not entirely.
I mean,
So you don't see it.
not any weirder than your normal strange cultist.
You wouldn't happen to have come across any larger beasts, have you?
I mean, there's been a couple of larger nasties, hellhounds, that kind of thing, but nothing.
Nothing huge.
Not that I've seen.
Consider yourself fortunate.
Yeah, we're working on making our way to the bottom of this thing too. We definitely have business to be taken care of in this labyrinth of sorts.
Yes.
So
You're an Efreet. And
I
you
am, in fact.
are obviously a worshipper of safe, so I'm sure it will be next to impossible for us to not bring the torch and the light where it does not shine.
I'm quite certain of it. This is Tattoo asking, what was her name again?
Lyndall.
Lyndall.
Lyndall, thank you.
So I have a question for you, Lyndall. Just not to pry too much, but
Sure, we can walk and talk, and she begins walking in the
absolutely.
direction you guys came from.
Do you happen to recognize our boy Castor here?
Not particularly, no, but, truth be told, I don't really think it's the time for that.
Yeah.
I'm a woman of action, you see. I'm sure
can
I
admire
can sort
that.
out the questions later.
Lyndall,
Let's safe sort out the linens.
one more question.
I like her.
Just
She's a pirate guard, alright.
very quickly, and I hope this doesn't sound weird. What year is it?
937, the fourth age.
Is that right?
It's the current year.
You must have a bigger family than I thought.
So it would seem.
Possibly.
Okay, well that'll alleviate at least one fear. And are we following her?
Yeah.
She is going back the direction you guys came from.
We've already been that way. There's nothing that way. Not anything alive.
I've exhausted options in the other direction.
Well, there are a couple ways that we haven't gone yet.
Those
Those are mostly barred by doors.
There was
mean-
one fork in the road we didn't take when we first
You're-
encountered the cultist.
You're welcome to backtrack through the area. I mean, it's maybe a couple hours of walking. I don't have anything better to do. I mean, I do, but it's not on any pertinent time scales.
Okay.
She's just muttering under her breath, just.
Priestess of the sun.
I feel like it might be beneficial to go with her. I mean, the more help we can get, the better.
I don't disagree with that.
I've already cleared the path back that way, Lyndall. I see no point in double checking.
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's go.
Yeah. Let's-
Straight into the thick of it. Or I guess we just came through.
Straight
On we go.
back to the thick of it.
And Cora walks very pointedly behind everyone.
I forgot torches, but I'm sure this will do. And she snaps her fingers, and there's like this halo of light that flies around her head. It's not a true halo. It's like
It's just like a circle.
she has a floating light that moves
Yeah.
fast enough that the
That it
after
just
image.
looks like a
right.
halo.
So it's like an ion stone, but it's turbocharged.
Right,
Fucking
and
Sonic Speed Ion Torch.
the only other light that follows her is she drops her axe blade to the ground, and as it grinds across the floor, it illuminates.
Pyra is pointedly not humming anymore.
Great, I'm getting another headache. If you're having a headache, I can heal you.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay.
She's not big on the sun.
No. Well, that's tragic. It's kind of large and omnipresent, unavoidable.
Yeah, no, tell me about it. Love the desert. Just love it.
I'm not too big on oxygen.
I mean, have you considered not regrettably being a drow?
You know, no, it really ever hasn't crossed my mind.
Sorry, I don't have a lot of sympathy,
Have you
considering that you
considered
nearly
not
destroyed
being
my
a drow?
entire race.
Not
Anyways, moving on.
me. Not me, but all right.
I mean, it could be you. You live what, basically forever?
226 years old there, huh?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Only twice as long as I could ever hope to live, and then some change. I think you might want to teach your own accepting.
I don't really think
Just
But anyway, and yes, I'm walking.
or at least
I'm
do
walking. I'm walking behind everyone. And Cass, you hear you hear Cora's voice in your head that just says, "Watch the eyes on these."
Well, let's say Cass is in front of you. She like puts her hand behind her back and says thumbs up.
Pyra's got a little scribbling to do on her little paper scrap.
What a terrible lot of statues these are. And she takes the back of her axe, the like pointed end, and like slams
Actually-
against 1, 2, 3 as
Just
she walks
kind of
along.
like cracking him as she's
Right.
walking.
Why are you doing that?
And are they like bleeding?
They all hit the ground with a sort of wet noise, but for everyone else, they just look like shattered statues. I genuinely do not remember who can see the world as it is and who cannot.
It's
It's
just
literally
Just Cora.
That's rough, bud.
No, I know.
Alright, so but it does make a wet noise that we can all hear.
No, it only makes a wet noise for Cora. For the rest
Got
of us,
it.
it's just like a.
Got it.
It is rubble crumbling to us. To her, it is a steak slapping the counter.
Pretty much.
Stick. Nice.
Just a wet, thick, meaty slap.
You guys eventually reach the room where you killed the meat monster from the last session. She kind of like turns over pieces of it with her axe, and she's like, well, that's about what I expected when I came here, so that's a start.
Wasn't so bad.
I trust you. There's 5 of you, plus a dragon, so...
Mm-hmm.
His name's Galahad.
Long story.
Hello.
Long story on that one.
I'm not really one for stories.
Yeah, there's not much the time for it.
No. Anyways, yeah, unfortunate that this happened to all of these poor fellows. I mean, I'm not necessarily huge on orcs and Ramush, but this is heinous. I mean, this is what they'll do to their own kind, right? That's,
No.
Not anymore.
Well, yeah, I guess not anymore.
Well, not in that sense, but I guess technically yes, you are correct.
Things are changing.
So it seems.
If anyone is paying any attention to Cass, you can see him actively trying to stifle a chuckle.
I can smell the winds of change on the air. I feel like this is just the beginning. But she continues onwards, and you guys, I guess, follow her and direct her back to the intersection that you guys were at before you cleared out the path.
Pretty much.
She takes a preference for the direction down towards the like.
Big chain door.
Yes. Yes.
Wait, there was one door that was actually chain shut. That was the first door we
Yes.
came to in the
It was
last session.
huge. It was a
And
big
then the other door was like of similar size, but it just had one chain link, right?
No, it wasn't.
It was a
similar.
normal sized
It was-
door.
Okay,
and
and
one
it was
of the
one
chain-
chain link keeping it shut.
Right, so it looks like someone had taken a rusted link of chain and then managed to bend it around.
And that was
door.
the slaughter room where we had the conversation amongst me and
Yes.
Cora about the space being impossible.
There's
Um,
Yes, it
there's
was.
not.
Yes, I believe.
Okay. So she's heading towards the big door, the chain door.
The big door
Correct,
where I got
correct.
clocked in the head.
Yes. Okay.
There's
The
not
Dark
but a-
Souls.
I got a bit turned around.
There's not but a giant chained door that way. The chains look strong enough so that.
And a couple shades that like to hit you in the head.
Got an axe, a pyromancer, and another paladin. I fail to see how we can't break some chains.
We've also got a way we haven't gone yet.
A little slick
Have you
spark
been that way?
off her fingers when she
No,
snaps.
I haven't been in this entire direction. This is new real estate to me.
Well, that's comforting.
God damn that.
Anyway.
You're breaking the illusion.
Penis.
Damn it, Matt! How dare you breach my
Penis.
verisimilitude?
He said penis.
So Lyndall, because I have not properly described her, is a red-headed woman of about 6'2"-ish.
Of course she's taller than me.
Well, she's not.
That's not hard,
necessarily.
actually.
He's taller than Caster.
It's taller than both. Yes.
Her steel boots have like a 2-inch heel on them.
Oh,
That
See,
explains
yeah.
it.
So she is 6'.
So she's 6'2" in armor.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not like Zero Suit Samus, who is like 6'5" in the Zero Suit or something.
Yeah, like her. I need to let my thirst go.
Yeah.
Um,
Off topic. Sorry. Different
Anyways.
conversation, different time.
Anyways, she has like this billowing red cape behind her with like the axes together that make the sun for like the symbol of safe. She has green eyes and is relatively pale.
She's Paladin Meredith.
But
She's Cordelia.
she heads in the direction that you guys direct her. She's like, I'll go wherever you say.
So does anything appear to have changed as we're making our way back, though?
There are less bodies.
Fewer bodies.
Lovely. Oh,
So the legs are gone.
the like the dismembered legs that you shot off the horrible thing in the first session we were here. Or?
Oh no, there was the disembodied legs of that one.
Oh
orc.
yes, those are gone.
Oh great.
so actually, while we're here, let's check the campground. We never looked for supplies there.
Well, we did.
Yeah, we did.
We
We
did.
did.
There was a bunch of clothes in there. And then, like,
Clothes
those
from
old
different
coins
eras.
at the bottom.
That's right, and coins.
Yeah.
They were from the...
It was like pre. It was
It
the.
was Union currency.
It was
Yeah.
Union currency.
Early Union currency.
We named the language Esperanto because we were lazy.
Yeah.
It also had silver flame
Yes.
heraldry on it.
Where did his legs go?
That was what I was thinking of, Silverflame.
You
what I was
know,
just
if I
thinking.
had to take a stab at it,
We might have to take a stab at it eventually.
I mean,
I think
I
we
think,
already did.
rather like the case.
I think Cass already found them.
Possible.
Well, one of them. That would be a hell of a trek for those legs to walk all the way to that room without a host.
It's possible that they were following us due to the foul magics of this place.
Or that
Or
they
it could have been another beast like that I killed.
were, or they were collected.
I just want to, like, point out as Tyler the person, not, like, the character Pyra. I'm tired of writing, so I'm going to stop. She has not stopped. But I am tired of it. So
That's
I've
perfectly fine.
gone over this 4 times now.
Your
Jesus.
roleplay has.
You
get an
it is
extra
commendable.
reroll this session.
I get an extra reroll.
So we
You
have-
get inspiration.
I have gained inspiration.
Yeah, and then the jackal.
Yeah, we got a little jackal still. Ah. This just picks him up. Ah.
Has Jackal said anything this whole time?
Jackal's mostly been quiet, the occasional tooth chattering.
He's probably trying not to alarm the Paladin of Safe, as we alarmed the first War Priest of Safe we came
Correct.
across with Gold Skull.
And considering how I've been,
He's still not cool with Jackal yet. You think we're gonna introduce Lyndall
Yeah.
to him?
Yeah.
The one that's been clearly destroying the iconography.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the skull of our Drow friend. We actually killed him when he was staging an attack.
Man, that's
on
like a
temple.
double whammy.
Yeah.
Like,
We killed him, so he's now our pet.
We keep him around as a joke. We've intentionally trained him wrong as a joke.
So yeah, let's go down the pathway.
Let's head on back.
Yeah. Let's go down the foul bad smell room to a hallway place.
Oh yeah, this is the place that
This
smells
is
the
a
worst.
bad smell.
the door is no longer barred.
Oh boy!
None of the corpses are in this hallway.
Oh
And
boy.
there is no blood present.
Wait. So is this? Where are we? Right.
The place where we had our
You're-
first encounter.
the place where all the cages were. This is not the place where you had
No.
your first encounter.
Got
The places where all the cages were that were busted open, and then there was a door which was held in place by one of the steel segments of the chain links from the other larger door.
Wait, we didn't go this way though.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
we
did.
did.
Yeah, we did.
This was where we talked about
Oh.
the space we were in being impossible.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
But I thought we were heading towards the other larger door. Was why I was confused.
What direction would you prefer to go in?
You said Lyndall had a preference. We were fucking
Right,
fine.
but I'm. But
So, alright,
you're-
so-
you guys are the player here.
Giant door.
Yeah, sure.
Giant door.
You're voting giant door.
I said I was under the assumption we were going down the hallway that we hadn't gone down at all.
You've
Yeah.
gone down every hallway.
Yeah,
Oh.
we've exhausted
Yes,
every option.
yes, you have.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
we have.
Oh.
All right.
That's where the comment of
I vote
where,
giant
where did
door.
the missing legs go?
All right. If
Here,
there
I'll
is
map
no
this out to make it slightly easier.
Yeah.
So, if this is the way we came in, this way is giant door.
Giant door.
This way was
Man ran.
That.
That was the way the man ran.
Yeah,
He
this
ran away
is the
from
way
us.
the man ran.
We haven't
And-
gone that way.
Yes, you have.
Have we?
No, we didn't go.
We didn't go
straight.
that way.
No, we didn't.
We didn't go
did not
straight
go that way.
We didn't go straight.
You guys went this way.
We went right.
We went right, and then there was another fork this way that we
There was
went
another
down
fork.
both.
We
So
didn't.
Ah.
We didn't go down.
And the process
that
of
far.
going right this way was when Cora examined the dead orc,
Okay.
and that was
Well,
when.
Then we'll have this be like stinky room. This is the one with all the cages.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the one with the smaller door barred with the chain link from a larger one.
And
Formerly
then
barred.
this is where you found Lindell.
This way was where we found Lyndall.
And that
Okay.
was it.
and this
So-
is the shrine room. This little area, I guess.
Yeah, we'll say that's the shrine.
Okay. So we can go towards Stinky Room, or we can go
Big
towards
door.
Big Door.
Or we can go toward Man Runner.
We could go straight.
I feel
No,
like
we did not.
We absolutely.
I'm
Yeah, I know we didn't go straight, but I know we exhausted all of the other options aside from straight.
We wanted to exhaust all of the other options first before going to man run in case we run into more mans.
Yeah.
Who would
It's
run
a
at
it's
us?
a it's a fun loop of life that we're in. That's a good cycle. I vote we go to Giant Door. My vote is Giant Door.
it's 2 for giant door.
Giant door from Siri.
Maze Bean.
I'm honestly kind of intrigued at this point. I want to go to the cages.
I'm kind of thinking that too.
What the fuck?
I'm thinking.
All right, I guess we're going to Cage Room then.
What about you, Cass?
It's somewhere we haven't been.
Well, fucking
I'm just saying
stink room, I guess.
I kind of like our odds for being able to bust through that giant door now.
Stink room with
Let's-
all
let-
bodies.
Let's at least scope out things.
Well, yeah, Stink Room would be on our way back to Giant Door anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
so-
might as well stop at Stink Room.
Okay.
Big stink.
So,
Big stink.
as described, corpses have disappeared, blood is gone, cages are still bust open, the door is no longer barred. The large section of the chain that was holding it to the wall has been hit the floor, and the door itself is burst in outwards in the direction which you're coming.
Is the smell still rancid?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think we're about to face another one of those nasties.
No.
Or at least,
I think maybe we did.
Yeah, might
no.
have been the same beast, just collecting corpses along the way.
It doesn't smell anymore as bad. I imagine it kind of probably just smells sort of bad down here always, but
A
there are
little bit.
spikes of
just
bad.
musty.
A little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't smell that bad anymore. It looks like whatever was on the other side clearly already busted through, and we didn't run into it on the way here.
She has a small slot on her right pauldron
She
which
just
holds
kinda-
her axe.
That's actually dope. I
know.
love that. Just hang my axe up on my shoulder.
I have to use my head
Now-
and think.
Let's continue forward.
Yes.
I think of that.
End of the.
Cass
room?
is like, I'm shook. My whole life.
Drollish walks further inside.
Okay. She also proceeds further inside, and I assume the party follows.
We
Yep.
forge ahead,
Yeah.
So
blazing new old trails.
that door opens directly into a large. How do I describe this room? It spires upwards, so high such that you cannot see the ceiling because it is not illuminated. It's maybe 60 feet in diameter, and it is linked to several cylinder rooms like this one. So, like, it's kind of like there's a Lego that looks like this, but
Oh,
it's like this.
I see.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see what you mean.
Yeah.
With the lumpus.
Just kind of a series of parentheses,
Yeah,
pretty
it's kinda
much,
got that
top to bottom.
Caterpillar-esque quality
Yeah.
to it.
Look, two fluctuating waves next to one another.
Now, is it like perfect? Kind of like perfect sections?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the middle of each one of these cylinders is a large item. The one that you've been seeing elsewhere in this place.
Still alive?
For you, yeah. In fact, for you, these walls kind of undulate on occasion. They've kind of got a shifting sort of.
Cora, like,
Oh, like
visibly.
intestines.
Yes.
Cora shudders and just says, "We're getting closer."
Well, I mean, closer, schmoser. As long as we find things to show the light of the sun, I don't really mind.
Well, we have a job we're doing here.
Yeah. Caster looks up and ponders for a bit. Cassandra,
Aye?
you still have your bow.
Of course.
Let me see an arrow.
And then he throws it.
You know, I could have just shot that.
He casts light on the tip of the arrow. Fire this at the ceiling.
Not a horrible idea. One of us could have just cast, like, dancing points or something.
What's the range on a bow?
On,
Like
on the-
100?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's 100.
Can you roll an attack roll?
For a longbow, it's 100.
And as this happens, Drolish is walking up to the
Do you want me to add my attack bonus?
statue and is
Just-
carefully
what'd you roll?
examining.
It's a 10 on die.
Okay. 1 second, Joel.
Yeah.
So, the arrow travels well past the,
Axe is banned. Can't be in the house anymore.
no. The arrow travels well past, like, the normal effective range, and it does eventually peg itself against something wet on the ceiling.
It makes that wet noise like forever.
So it makes like.
It's briefly illuminated. Briefly. It looks. It's this pinkish, sort of rotund, cylindrical mass of flesh that's like repeated across the ceiling. And then the light is extinguished by the arrowhead landing in something.
I think we shouldn't be under here anymore. And she immediately walks back towards the doorway.
Yeah, yep.
Is there any obvious exit besides the one that we came in?
Forward.
Oh.
Just forward and backward.
Forward and backward. Unless anyone wants me to shoot at it.
No.
The gun.
The big loud.
I already shot it once. Anything.
What is
that-
everybody's perception bonus?
Mine's plus 13.
Plus 10.
2.
It's 5.
I don't have one.
Okay.
Really need to put more range
So,
in
let me
that.
see.
Anyway.
I rolled a 15, so adding your bonuses to that 15, anyone who rolled above a 20, you hear the wind like
Wait, did
shifting
we-
above you.
We didn't roll it.
We didn't roll anything.
I rolled a 15.
Oh.
Anyone whose bonus added to 15.
Okay, my bad.
5 or higher.
Yes. So you hear the wind shift direction.
I think something's not quite right, guys. I have a feeling that this is not going to be a peaceful encounter that we're about to have.
Yeah,
I
no.
can cook it.
Let's maybe leave this place. That might be a processing chamber.
Ah, so the drow is a coward. I see.
I can
And
cook
so what?
it. So just repeats it.
You
I can
don't
cook it.
know me.
So what Drolish is doing currently? She is
Drow is the same.
she's kind of face to face with the statue and kind of rubbing 3 fingers along his surface, and she's looking straight at it because she's curious now.
It's a statue.
It just looks like a statue. There's nothing weird. Just
Nothing weird to you, no.
Lyra?
Hmm?
And he points up.
Cook it.
Cook it.
Oh boy.
Fireball at the ceiling.
Okay. Let me.
Where's my D10 at? There we no. This is the one.
We've maybe you guys, you know those rooms with all like what this room immediately reminded me of, or at least the ceiling? The egg rooms in Aliens. And we just threw a grenade in it.
Well, it was a big grenade.
It was a big one.
Yeah. It's basically a tactical nuke.
It's a big,
Tactical nuke incoming.
I was thinking just a mini nuke, but
Just a fall, that's not
What is
that's
your
not wrong.
spell save DC for Fireball? Like
shit.
21?
Let me check and make sure, because I know what I have to add to the DCs it shows on Spell Tracker, but I don't remember off the top of my head.
That
It
is,
is 21, yes.
Yes, it's 10 plus 9. 21, yeah.
No,
19.
it's 9 plus 10, not 10 plus 9, you imbecile.
Damn it.
What's 9 plus 10? 21. A
Are
very
you
topical joke.
Fucking
Like, really relevant right now.
ingrained.
I guess if Doge is coming back, 21 might be coming back too. That'll
Doge
be
is
weird.
coming
is it
back.
coming?
You haven't
Yeah.
seen Doge?
Yeah,
Hell
I know
yeah.
what Doge is. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, but you haven't seen
She
it lately.
really
All
do.
the fucking Isabel things and shit.
Yeah, there's
Does that make her Doge?
there's an
Ah,
no,
yes.
it's just
Doge
Doge
Isabel.
and Isabel.
and there's also like I don't know, new Doge is weird.
I have a picture of Doge that just says the.
That is not what Doge was about.
No.
No.
was it just
And
This is a bastardization of Doge.
Also,
this
Jesus,
is a new Doge.
Fireball goes even farther than I thought it did.
Oh, yeah, Fireball has a massive range.
I thought it was 300 feet. It is 400 plus 40 feet per level.
Yep.
Well, you hit the ceiling.
You can cast Fireball farther than you can fucking see.
And you said your spell save DC was what?
21.
Roll damage. And what's the radius?
20 foot. So 40 foot diameter.
Okay, so you hit most of this goddamn ceiling.
It's 1d6 per level, and my level for it is 6. Cook it.
I'm thinking. I think I know good
That's
combat
crusty
music.
styling.
I think
Oh,
I know
that's
good
not bad.
combat music for what's about to happen.
See, these are 3s.
Assuming I'm right.
This is also a 3.
Okay. So that is 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 23.
23.
Isn't that like literally average damage for Fireball?
Well, I can't not roll average damage. I always roll above average. Or at the very least, I roll average, but as long as one of them isn't a 1, 2, or 3, I have rolled above average.
Nope, don't close the porn.
I need that for later.
I do need that for later.
Let's
So you do.
But,
Should I set up some combat music, Amy?
I didn't say that yet.
Okay.
She said yet.
To be fair, she didn't.
Okay, don't show this again. Okay. Wow.
How long does mage armor last?
A long
An
time.
hour per caster level.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I think
Every time you learn that news, you're just like, holy shit.
I think you
forgot.
cast it at the start of the dungeon, and you haven't needed to recast it since.
Yeah, we
Well,
rested since the beginning
Well,
of the
I mean,
dungeon.
since the beginning of the rest.
Oh.
Rather, end of the rest.
Alright.
He's got picks.
Sorry, I'm
Just
writing
looking up
some
the
stuff down.
moment.
Can everybody roll initiative for me?
This is the most nonchalant. Roll initiative.
Well, I got a
a
nat 20.
Hey, 18!
I got a nat 20 also.
Well, you're going first. Your dex bonus is higher.
It is?
Actually, what is your dex bonus?
What'd you get,
It's
Caster?
15 plus 2.
Yeah, mine's also plus 2.
Take a plus 3.
Which one?
Wicked. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Alright, you go
Alright.
first. Good job. We
alright.
both rolled nat 20s and we both have a plus 2 to dex. So.
And Galahad just rolled a nat 22.
Jesus fuck, guys.
What's his dex?
Galahad
bonus?
will go third. I don't care.
Alright.
Galahad has a plus 3 dex.
Third for plus 3. He's going plus 3.
Okay, so who rolled not a natural 20 for their initiative?
Me.
19.
Okay.
Actually, unnatural 18 plus 22.
Everyone is
You
just-
rolled 22?
Yeah, I rolled an 18 plus 4.
Everyone was
You rolled
fucking ready.
19 total?
Yes.
Who rolled lower than 19? What did you roll?
Cast!
7 total.
Okay.
Corona rolled 9.
Good lord, you need to take improved initiative.
Yeah.
He's tired, man.
I've
The
been
armor-
helping him out.
The Halberg of Malachar is heavy, okay?
You need to take improved initiative.
I'm getting a new fucking D20.
So
That's what I'm fucking doing. These have been rolling garbage for me.
Get
So
a metal
ca-
one, they're precision cut and they're balanced.
Yes.
Caster, like, as whatever combat starts happening, like, the world moves in slow motion for the first 6 seconds.
He's fucking Reggie Gigas. He has slow start. It's his Pokemon power.
See which of my fucking 80 die sets do I want to use here? I've already got that
Get
one.
the prettiest
Garbage.
one.
Use Big Chungus.
I'll show it in the light.
That'd be appreciated.
It's kind of yellow, kind of like the sun.
Yeah, let's go with that one.
You want to give it a test roll?
Yes.
Can I just say,
What did Erna roll?
9 total.
I've had a newfound appreciation for the
What
very
is-
strange color recently when I did not anticipate at all. It was brown.
Try that again. No, put it back.
Well, the first one was a 1, wasn't
No, it was a 3.
it? Well,
And then the next one was a 5.
well.
Let's try with Vade's dice. See if the spirit of the dwarf can help me.
The spirit of the dwarf didn't help the dwarf.
Well, no, that was because it got a crit hit on it, not because it failed initiative.
Well, Vade also rarely hit stuff.
No, that's not true.
No?
They hit things.
Yeah, pretty good.
Did he?
Yeah. Pretty good.
I thought the whole problem with Vade was he never managed to hit.
He did not consistently hit.
But when he hit hard.
Matt, I hate your phone.
Just to leave it. Don't. You guys all. I say, don't pick it up when you want to change the music. What do you want? What do you want?
Type in Crimson Curse battle music.
Crimson Curse Battle. I'll get that as soon as my phone stops being an ass, because it is an ass sometimes.
Meh.
Most of the time.
Let me go get my phone so I'll know my phone.
Guess I'm gonna have to use non-caster
Okay.
colors.
Oh, you were trying to keep it like thematic.
Yeah.
That means
What did she
These
say?
are
it
white,
was?
aren't they?
No, those are white.
It was
These are
Crimson
like-
Curse battle music.
These are kind of an ugly yellow.
I think.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, that sounds right.
I mean, the sun is yellow. It's just not ugly yellow.
Okay.
Yeah.
wow.
Okay.
I forgot my phone.
Ah.
Huh?
It was Crimson Curse, right?
This is the largest initiative track I've ever had.
Oh,
Oh, boy, we really just.
That was a nat 1, dude.
Let's have fun.
You know what you just did, Ty?
Cooked it.
You just swung a baseball bat at a hornet's nest.
Cooked it.
This'll do.
Hey, my dad told me to
Do you
cook
want
it.
to know who goes last?
Oh.
Lyndall. With a
Yeah,
natural
yeah.
1.
That is unfortunate.
Unfortunately.
That is unfortunate. Oh no, what a travesty. Come on, bitch.
This'll be the other one.
Jeez.
You'd save her life if she was dying.
Yeah, I would.
And
She
she
wouldn't save mine. Huh? She
Drawers-
wouldn't save mine.
You don't.
Drollers doesn't know her, so she won't care if she dies.
So, here's what happens.
There is no reaction.
Do you want to borrow Lady or Sugar?
We need to wipe that table down.
Nah, thank you though.
Alright, let me go get a rag.
If I'm gonna fail, it's gonna be with my own dice.
You acted like you didn't know what they were named. Did you notice? Did you not notice that I named them?
Lady and Shadow.
Asshole. No, but I mean, like when I told you what they were named, you acted like you didn't know what they were.
name's Bitch Titty.
Oh, because I didn't.
Bitch.
My name's Slorpo.
I don't think I ever officially told you guys what I named them. I think I just offhandedly mentioned that I had named them.
I don't even think you did that.
Bloodletting of the Crimson Cord.
You know which
Why
one's
do I have a
Lady and which
layer?
one's Sugar? You want to guess?
Was that lighter on the table?
Yeah, it was just kind of.
Give me that for free.
Give me that for free.
And then this is
Nice one.
the box for the ring, I'm assuming.
And there it goes.
Here you go.
Thank you. For free.
We all know we've had bad experiences with fire in this house.
Give me that.
Have you?
Well, I mean, someone got set on fire by themselves.
I would like to forget that I caught fire playing Dungeons and Dragons.
At least that wasn't recorded. And there's no way that anyone can ever know.
In
I think
retrospect-
that was the between Haley and I. That was the weirdest noise I've ever made. Like, oh shit, I'm on fire!
In retrospect, it was hilarious.
Oh yeah, it's funny now, but like
In the moment, it was terrifying.
when
To
I
answer no one's question, this one's Sugar.
Okay.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice. I like Powerpuff Girls. Chemical X.
alright.
For XX, it's Why me?
You're in my way. I will
Why me?
destroy you.
You will be eliminated.
Eliminated.
Yeah.
It's still possible. It's not entirely impossible.
I also figured out that apparently my profile picture is a chick from Dota 2, and I'm sad.
Why does that make you sad?
So I'm probably gonna change it back.
Why does that make you sad?
Because I didn't want it to be your character from Dota 2.
But it looks cool.
I haven't even played Dota 2.
That doesn't mean anything.
Okay, so we walked into a boss arena. He's speeding.
We walked into a series of boss arenas. This is the boss rush.
Okay.
It's fucking Clint Eastwood with the Magnum shoot his tires out.
Yes.
There
Fucking
are a couple
McCree.
of smaller shrines throughout the room.
Dude, McCree's melee, the punch, the thing is broken.
You guys are in the room. You guys can position yourselves anywhere on this half of the room.
That's Caster. Brother, that's Cass.
I'm gonna be
On
wherever
front.
Caster is. I'm right next to him.
Oh, she's
I know that.
famous.
Who do you think?
Oh,
Lendl.
right.
AKA
Tight.
dead last.
Here's
Gosh.
Doesn't matter if she's dead last.
This is the main statue,
She
right?
just needs to
What
strike
matters?
fast.
What matters is she's dead.
There's just a rush of heat from like right next to you as you're cooking. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
and there's like,
And I
you're
guess you
like,
play Slindle.
like fans himself a little bit. He's like, wait a
That's
minute,
you.
I'm a sun priest.
Oh,
Never
I'm
mind.
I was
also
close
gonna.
to caster, so
in-
I'll say right here.
This is not relevant at the moment, but
It's like you momentarily were standing next to a bonfire, and then the bonfire went up. Tactical noob.
Okay. That is not part of the arena. I just need that for me.
Okay.
So, anyways, initiative is rolled, and now I need way more models.
And now the true test.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire. Hey, Lindell.
And he ignites the sun axe. I think we found your monsters.
Hey Lindell, this is our Pyra. She cooks things. Yeah. It's the fucking what's their name from Kobayashi's Dragon Maid that just
Yay!
Oh, Kana.
Oh, Kana.
yeah.
Yay! Yay!
That's it. Just poof.
Yay!
Just fucking eat a
Actually-
bug.
Okay, so
Man, I just don't have the models for this, and I super wish I did. Let me
do
see.
you need more? Do you need to borrow some works?
No, I just don't literally have the models I'd like to use. I'll use these. These are better. So, descending from the ceiling is one of those jellyfish that you guys saw earlier, and two of those creatures that look like the statue. And I'll have a picture of them in just a second.
Sure.
Also falls from the ceiling is a large, like, copious amount of blood that just, like, slops on the ground. It's kind of burned, it's blackened, it's partially coagulated and chunky in places. It's real gross. It's gross.
That's gross.
But yes, that is the arena thus far. Those things have landed to the ground to meet you in combat. They do have the intent to attack. So you guys have seen the Breathedin before, which was the man-o'-war jellyfish thing. Here is what the other
Not a
creature.
clean loop.
Huh? Here is what the other creature you guys are facing looks like. It's a good picture. Okay, that's like
I didn't see that.
3
That's your
pixels.
position in like a JRPG.
Wait, here we go.
Let's do it.
Yes.
No, I think if all of us had fucking JRPG, like just like sprite animations, what would they be? I think that's actually casters.
Yeah.
Pyras would have to be something like casterish, like
This is the other thing that
definitely
lands
spell
on the
caster.
ground.
I
next to you.
fucking knew it.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, the wonders of the horrors of the web. piss things. I don't know. I'm bad at stuff.
Is it
I
like
think
a
Pyra's hips would just be like vaguely swaying, and she had a hand with like a fire coming off of it, like next to
No,
her. It's like,
I know what she looks like. She does, so from Grand Blue Fantasy,
Cagliostro, I know.
Cagliostro does this little like jaunt with her hips as she like casts magic.
like a jaunt.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. She just kind of sits there and her hips sway and she just looks so cute and she
That's
just
fun.
casts magic.
Best quality for wiggles.
Her wiggles indeed.
Alright, so let's kill some shit.
But Drolish is top of initiative order.
Josh!
Hack.
Do it. Do it to him. How many rounds of rage you got left, Ashley?
I don't think she's raged today.
She hasn't raged today.
She didn't rage, so now she's.
Don't scorch your arm on that.
I'm not.
lantern either.
She's going to get angry.
He's going to get
Angry
angry.
big is this one right here or right here?
No, it's
No,
where
actually,
you
kind of
had
like
it.
it was just like.
So she runs towards.
Okay, so the first 5 feet you move towards that thing
Oh, boy.
triggers an attack of opportunity because these things have reach.
Sure.
So, it misses.
So, nothing happened.
Rolls a natural 1.
It actually hits itself in its confusion.
What'd you say they're called?
What are they called?
Yeah.
We don't know.
Do you want the person to know the answer, or would you rather you and Pyra find that information out at the same time?
Sure. I was just gonna make the Pokemon joke, like it hurt itself in its confusion.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Tat and I know what these things are.
It looked familiar. I don't like it.
They
I
look
don't-
like cephalopods.
They look like syphilis.
They are intended to look like cephalopods, that is true. The person who invented them was afraid of the ocean.
All right. I rolled.
Was it Daniel Avadaniel?
I rolled a
Was
29.
it,
Oh.
Yeah, was that a natural 20 or just a 29 total?
29 total.
Yeah, I mean, you hit it.
29 total.
AC you're trying to beat is 18.
18.
Plus
Yeah.
20 to hit. Goddamn.
Plus 20 to hit?
You rolled an 11.
Are you raging?
I am raging. It's actually a plus 18 right now.
Okay, I was like,
Yeah, that's
Jesus.
not 20 plus 11. It's not 29.
Oh,
Yeah.
20 plus 11 is 39.
Anyway.
Have you, the person, imbibed lately?
Yeah.
Well, since Caster's going at the back of the round, he has time. He just fucking left the table.
He went to go shit.
Went to the fucking
Please
bathroom.
to shit.
I don't know. I'm gonna ask.
Please don't shit. I would like to play game.
Well, he's at the back of the round. Nothing's gonna fucking happen.
It's
Yeah, yeah, here you go.
You've never pissed and shitted at the same time.
Well, I have,
Pissing and shitting.
but it sounded like it.
Back and forth.
It did not sound like it. It did not sound
The
like
same
it.
poop.
It didn't sound like his ass was on the toilet.
Are you a fucking dolphin now? You can just like echolocate his ass?
Maybe.
His ass is there. You know where his ass is?
Alright. 25 damage.
There.
Huh?
25. 35 rather.
35 damage. Okay.
Aaron.
So, all of these creatures here have taken the damage from your fire attack, except they all have 10 fire resist.
So it was 13.
Yes.
So track 13 plus whatever you did on that one. And I'll just keep like a floating 13 at the back of my head for the next ones that get hit.
So it was 13 plus what? 35.
48.
And hold on, I need to get a little bit of information for you there, Drolish, because it may not be that much damage.
How are they looking?
I'm also almost positive that there are going to be more creatures in the room than these.
Oh,
so just,
I have a feeling this
In pretty good
indicates
shape.
that.
And you do full damage, Drolish.
Okay.
Its name is Gross.
Gross! Gross.
you should have called it Humbo.
After Drolish's Pyra's turn,
Humbo.
Humbo the Grumpsling.
the Grumsling. Is Lindell just at the very back of the room?
Where is Lindell?
Lindell's
no,
right
Lindell
there.
is.
Oh, okay.
Safe.
I was like, she's just like, yeah, you guys fight this one out. Actually, I'm tired. Okay, so I am gonna.
Here's while you guys are distracted, I'm going to set up dynamite, and now you're trapped in this room. Oh, I'm so dastardly.
I
So
am
the
gonna-
Breathodon, they took full damage.
Okay.
So these guys did not, though.
Okay, so those two have taken
13.
only 13.
He's
This
taken-
one has already been tracked, so there's a floating 13 on that one. This
I
is
just
taking a full
realized
23.
I just can't miss them.
Pretty much.
You have to roll
So-
that one.
Let's see. What do I have?
What would I have to have?
Are they evil?
Probably. Yeah.
These guys
Yeah.
definitely are.
Lawful good.
I am gonna.
If I had to take a stab at it,
I mean,
Actually-
technically no, but like, kinda yeah. I mean, for the purposes of whatever damage you're trying to do, yes.
I am gonna do my invisible.
They're technically flumps. They're actually flumps. They're
I mean,
not scary.
flumps are aberrations.
They are aberrations, but they're not evil. Unless they
Yes.
are in this game.
No, I mean,
Because
I
I
don't
know
I've
in
never encountered a flump.
Yeah, well, in 5e, I
Damn
know
it.
they're lawful.
By default, there.
Maximum
They're
5d6.
lawful.
How fucking boring is that?
I mean, you could always, God, I forget which meta magic it is. It lets you,
Maximize?
huh? No,
it's not maximize, it's intensify.
Intensify lets you add another 5 caster levels to that.
I don't have that.
Well, you can get it maybe. at
Yeah,
some
it's
point.
almost impossible for me to miss too.
It's good.
Do they have a? Am I allowed to know the touch AC? Do I have to shoot them first?
You would have to shoot and hit first.
Okay.
That's been my general rule.
Or pirate. can do it.
I'll just do a fucking regular old fireball. The good old fashioned fireball. We haven't seen enough of ever since I got these newfangled fancy fucking scorching
I was
rays.
gonna say, Squirt, you just shoot them.
I want to save my level 2 spells for when there might be more.
That's true.
So for now, I'm just gonna maybe not cast this first level spell. Let's find out. Cast it.
So the slot's gone.
Yes. Oh yeah, I went invisible, and so this will be sneak attacked. What's my sneak attack die again, too?
I believe it's
Yes.
2d6.
Okay, so I'm rolling 7d6.
Where do you want? Are you gonna stay where you are?
No.
Where do you want to move?
Move me like at the back, like like adjacent to the shrine. Wait, back one more, diagonal. There we go. Yeah, there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
A skin for the
6,
Man at Arms that's just caster would be awesome.
7. And it's gonna need to
A
roll me
skin
a
for the Man at
fortitude
Arms
save
that's
also.
Caster would be awesome.
Yes, that would be really good.
What would Cora be? The Vestal?
Yeah.
Musketeer. That's
Yep.
that was the I literally used the Musketeer being virtuous as powerful as the icon for the most recent episode.
I need
I was gonna
hands.
draw it, but I just didn't have time.
Oh wait, no, this is another d6.
We all know
right?
that what Drolish would be.
They have natural armor, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Leopard.
I need a
No.
fortitude save
The
from them.
Hellion.
Oh right.
Here comes the pain train.
That's a lot of damage.
So,
That's
a lot of damage.
12,
That's a lot of sixes.
18, 23, 26,
Is this
29.
just a fireball or a scorching ray?
32, 35.
Was that a fireball?
That was a fireball. And I
Sneak
need
attack.
a fortitude
sneak
save
attack.
from it.
What
DC
is
19.
what does the Fortitude save do?
Stagger.
Stagger.
Alright,
They succeeded
roll.
that.
Okay, so
Damn.
he has taken 35 more damage on top of the 23 he had already taken, putting him at 58. I'll track him.
He looks rough.
And just for a little bit of flavor, since one of the d6s of that came from my like training of the extra d6 against anything that isn't like heavy or medium armor, her flames are just kind of cutting at this point. Like she almost has like razor wind flames
Fucking rad.
as it hits them.
After Pyra's turn, is Galahad's turn in initiative. I need to paint Galahad.
You
Yes.
should. Alright,
My painting has been getting very good.
Oh
rapidly.
damn. Missed triggers. That was supposed to be an extra d6 on the fireball that I cast too.
They're in the cube
But I didn't know
box.
what kind of armor
Yes,
they had
I
at
have
the time,
them in the
so
That's-
I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
Galahad,
We didn't even
go help
know if they were
Drolish.
there.
Look at him.
Yeah, I didn't know what
And
was
He's
out
not
there.
finished yet.
I like
Uh,
that.
Would that have been
It's
a
called a bolter, right?
Yeah, that's a stalker.
I was about to say
Actually,
that
no,
would have been a
Drolish
sneak
can
attack. I was
handle
like,
this
wait a
one.
minute,
Let's
it's
see
not a
my-
touch
the
attack.
guy with the heavy weapon.
You can handle
Oh,
this
that's
on your own,
right.
I'm guessing.
Warhammer is so cool.
Alright,
It
I'm gonna.
Just get into it, man. It's gotten cheaper than it used to be.
That's really good.
And our local game store is 20% off, like all models. It's
Well,
very good.
It's vaguely local.
Alright, so I'm gonna send Galahad over here and to be caster's flanking buddy.
Nice.
Okay.
Give him the big flank.
Alright.
Also,
So how does he move? He's from what? Here?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
120 fly speed, huh?
Oh, that's right. He can just
He have the
He just
window. He go up.
he go down.
Also,
You
I
fly
am
around.
going to bring this up because I feel like I'll
Oh.
never get to use it if I don't. I can save your asses if necessary. I have a trait in my arsenal where I can instead jump in front of the attack that's going to hit you and tank it instead.
If you're adjacent to us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what's the touch AC we're trying to beat on these guys, by the way? Or on this one specifically?
Did you hit their touch? What did you roll to attack?
I rolled the damage before I rolled the attack. Hold the phone.
I thought it was just a save, so.
No, it was a touch attack too. The save was for the stagger. What's my bonus? 3, 2, 5,
12.
17.
9.
Okay, their touch is 9.
Can't miss.
Well, the touch for the breathed is 9.
Yes.
We don't know what the touch for those guys is.
Yeah, let's just call them the big E's.
The big E's.
We could
The
call them-
ETs,
Yeah, we
you
could
might
call
say.
them ETs.
Okay,
They're
so.
way grosser than ET.
Yeah,
Like, no.
and then
ETs
gonna,
is-
Galahad's gonna snappy.
Snap.
It's a heartwarming story, but it's just not believable. This critic gives it a 1.5 stars.
That's gonna be a 10 plus 8, 18.
AC you're trying to beat on them is 17.
Okay,
We
so
live in-
Galahad hits. Alright.
I basically can't miss.
Oh,
This is gonna be like a snapping turtle eating a jellyfish.
there was some.
I've seen that. It's great.
There was something Pyra said in like the scurrying of the fireball being cast and stuff, but with like the rush of battle beginning up, no one really heard what she said as she cast her fireball. But there were definitely words muttered.
Alright. So that's gonna be 6 damage to the boy.
Okay, how much damage has it taken so far?
He's taken 58.
Okay, it looks pretty rough on death's door.
Alright.
Caster wants to find himself a new target. But
We can just
after
have Erna finish that off.
Galahad's turn,
Erna rolled a 9.
the retaliation begins. So this is number 1, just so that I can keep that in my
That's
head.
thing 1.
Wait. Well, these guys rolled higher than a 19?
Yes.
God damn.
Got him.
I mean, they rolled higher than... not these guys. That one did.
That one.
Yeah.
did.
What's your AC, Drolish?
18. Nothing happens.
18.
Yes.
What's your combat maneuver defense? Because you're about to get grappled.
25.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
You take 5 damage, and you are not grappled
5.
You've been tricked.
Maybe.
from
Hold on,
1
5.
attack.
5.
Second attack hits.
Damage reduction. Wait.
So 3 on the first attack. What'd you say?
Take 3 damage from the second attack.
So 1, or was that 5 also?
Damage.
She has damage reduction, so I'm trying to find out how much damage she's taking actually from this.
No, I'm just telling you how much damage I
Raw
rolled.
damage.
Okay, so 1 damage from that one.
1 damage.
You tell us how much damage you roll and we'll calculate DR for it.
Okay, that misses. That definitely hits. What did you say your combat maneuver defense was?
25.
Okay, so an attack 4, that was my 4th one. You take 5 more damage, which
3.
yeah, and then you are grappled.
Okay.
So this thing
It's
has these
work.
tendrils that come out of its barrel-like fleshy structure that just like lash at you several times.
Is
Oh,
And then-
barrel, like you said.
And then one grabs around your neck like Kid Buu does Vegeta,
Oh, yeah.
and like yanks you forward, and then another 2 like wrap around your body.
So is there any way to build a player character that can grapple as good as like half of the things in the game?
I mean, it's not half of the things in the game. It's just stuff with tentacles is good at
You
grappling.
just like throwing stuff with tentacles at us.
Grappling is one of the few things that we actually struggle with, so I'm gonna give her that.
I have no struggle with it.
The thing
It
is,
doesn't matter to caster, that's why nothing grapples him anymore.
this poor thing made a really harsh, it made a terrible decision on having Drolish that close.
I mean, it doesn't know any better.
Some
So
people
here's
believe.
the other thing that happens. While you are grappled, you get to take constant damage that
Ah.
they don't have to roll an attack for.
Neat.
It takes the place of their attack, but you don't get a save or anything.
Okay. Excellent.
Some people believe in divine intervention.
You take
I believe
5
in
more
malicious
damage,
intervention.
whatever your damage reduction is. I
3
think it's
more.
2, so 3 more. You are being suffocated. by
I
this
am
thing.
now at my base health.
Oh,
After
you know.
that-
What's your base health? 90.
90.
Cora's turn.
Jesus
What?
Christ.
Me.
Cora's turn.
13.
She rolled 22.
Oh,
Saving that. Okay.
Cass is like, wait a minute, I rolled a 19 and I'm at the top of the fucking round. This is garbage.
A lot of shit's happening.
Buffs.
A lot of people rolled really
Buffs would
high.
be good. Okay. So here's what's gonna happen. So.
Cool. I have a question about my slashing training. will that 1d6 apply to each Scorching Ray individually, or just my damage overall with 2 Scorching Rays, if I Scorching Ray the same thing?
Who wants to be big?
If you make Drollish big, is she still grappled, or does she break out of the grapple by being enlarged?
She gets a lot better at breaking out of the grapple.
And I hit really hard.
I think. Do you mind if I give it to? I think you're fine. Do you mind if I give it to Caster?
I want to see.
Wait, isn't a large person a touch?
We haven't
Well,
seen Big Drollish.
We have not seen Big Drollish.
We have not seen Big Drollish.
Big
That is a good
Drollish.
point.
I kind of wanna. She seems
Drollish
scary
needs
big.
haste, though.
Large haste.
Haste helps
Oh,
Drollish a
gods.
lot more.
Yeah. and
God, that's gonna be an awesome final battle here, Drollish. Haste. Enlarged person on both Caster and Drollish.
We've
Charge
got big
forward.
and we've got fast.
All right. So.
And we've got
Oh,
cook.
Well, no, we've got big, we got fast, and we got big and fast.
You also should take haste, because you'll get an extra attack out of it.
So I'd be able to make 4 attacks.
I mean, there's no one who doesn't benefit from haste. There is just benefit and more benefit.
So you know what? We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do the same thing that we did during the
During the siege!
during the siege. So come over to Caster. There's this zappy, like there's this zap
You
from
had
her
the
arm, and you just start
Zappo
expanding.
You couldn't even use your
And
normal
then-
arm. You had to use the Zappo arm.
Yeah,
You know
I
what?
did have to use the
This
Zappo
would work
arm.
better. So Caster's the one being enlarged?
Yes.
Awesome, that actually does work better than the... There we go.
Wicked.
Is this your knife, Tattoo?
And
Yes.
also,
Relatively speaking.
Is this your ID?
You got that from my house, didn't you?
excuse me. And
It's a good one, okay?
Cora is going to quick cast, and she's going to, like, this circle of lights just appears around Caster, and I cast Protection of Evil. So stick close to Caster if you are in trouble.
Anyone within 30 feet of Caster, I believe, gets 2 AC against these guys.
Hell yeah.
I'm up to 18.
So
It's higher than normal for me. Of course, normal for me is 12, so.
That's true.
it's a
We've been debated twice.
that's a bad loop.
3 times.
That is a bad loop.
I mean, it's just the song.
Yeah.
Let's just loop the Devil May Cry 3 final battle theme again.
Okay, there we go. That's my turn.
So you cast Protection from Evil and Enlarge.
Yes.
Okay. So, after Cora's turn is Cassandra's turn. Hey, that turn didn't take 6 hours.
Yeah, I know. I've been getting faster, but no one's ever said anything about it except to be sarcastic.
That wasn't that fast.
It's faster.
Well, it's 2 different kinds of fast turns.
There's, I use multi-shot and shoot them 4 times.
There's I go invisible and use X touch attack. And then there's...
To be fair to Cora, she has to figure out what the fuck she wants to do to
She's
her
seeing
friends.
through all the timelines and trying to figure out which one is the winning strategy.
It's literally like that gif of the girl with all of the math.
Yeah, it's just fucking Doctor Strange, like,
There's precisely one reality in which we succeed.
and how many are there in which we fail?
No.
1 million.
I think it was like 14.
I think it was a lot more than that.
So, I'm thinking probably gonna shoot him.
Okay, shoot the man.
Are you gonna shoot him?
I'm thinking I might shoot him. I don't know.
Shoot the man!
Wait a minute.
I'm
Is she
gonna-
gonna shoot him?
I think I'm gonna shoot him.
She did surgery on a grape.
Pyra across the room. Wait a minute, are you gonna shoot
You know,
him?
actually, I'm just gonna hold my turn. Never mind.
No.
For ready in
No,
action.
no. I'm gonna shoot at him.
I'm gonna ready in action. When one of our party members is about to die and Cora goes to heal them, I'm gonna shoot Cora.
Okay, that's
Action ready.
28.
Lock in.
This first shot.
You
I'm
should
ready in
really
action.
just roll
When,
damage,
when an
'cause
enemy
you're
gets
shooting
in
them.
In case I get
I'm
a
gonna
crit.
shoot them.
Well, what I'm saying is this thing only has
Activate.
like 5 health,
Oh.
and you know that.
Oh shit. Well, fuck.
You don't need to make all your attacks against one target.
Okay,
That's
sorry.
why I
I
was
would
saying.
move
yeah.
to a range where you're
I'll-
point blank
I'll shoot.
shooting both of them though.
Okay, yeah.
Like no
that's
matter who
actually
your target is, you're still in
She's
point blank shot.
5, 10, 15,
It's
20,
30 feet.
25, 30. Okay.
So
Yeah,
I
just
can
move like 10 feet to the right
5
or
foot
left.
step.
There you go. Yeah, you're good.
Still not enough.
Okay. So first shot hits him.
Roll your damage.
Yeah.
Actually, it doesn't matter. Literally any amount of damage you roll
Wait.
because of your modifier will kill this thing.
Protection
dead.
from Evil doesn't
He's dead.
do that.
What does protection
That one's
from
dead.
evil do?
It would only benefit Caster.
What does it do?
+2 deflection bonus to AC, +2 resistance bonuses on saves. I thought it was more people. I thought it was like a circle around it. Where am I getting that from?
I'm gonna
Probably-
shoot the one grappling Drolish now.
You're probably thinking of Sanctuary.
Maybe bless.
I'm gonna confirm that.
Maybe.
I'm
Oh.
gonna confirm that critical.
I guess we'll
What is
just operate
11
with that.
11 plus 8?
What AC are you trying to beat?
29. I mean, what's this guy's?
You're hitting that thing?
Touch AC. I'm
12.
So
Yeah.
he's holding a crit.
Okay. How much damage has he taken so far?
What was it, like 53?
So far,
No, that was that one. He's dead now.
48.
Oh, cool.
That one's at 48.
Cassandra.
He just you hit him and he just flies around the room like a balloon.
Same with rolling. You just hear angry orc yelling across the room.
13 plus 18.
Give us one.
It's
My
13
throat
plus
is
18.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay.
It's 13 plus 18.
I will when I
31.
can.
31. He's holding 30 damage. 31 damage.
So
Whatever
he
his
just
DR
took
is.
31?
He just took 31.
How much damage has he already taken?
48.
Okay. It looks pretty rough.
That's 79 damage.
You're right.
It's like on the verge of death.
Yes.
On a charge?
How much damage?
79. Total, not
And
79
then,
more.
what, that was 2 attacks?
Yep.
One to hit that guy, one to hit this one.
Don't you make 3 if you use multi-shot?
No.
Because you
So-
have iterative attack
Oh,
bonus.
that's right, I do have an iterative.
So you would make a 3rd.
Yeah. Alright, I'll make my 3rd attack on him. Which would be like... It doesn't have the full attack bonus, so it'd be like, what, plus...
I don't know, that's your character sheet, my dude.
Yeah.
It's minus your it's your base attack bonus minus 5.
It is not -5. Oh, your iterative attack. is,
Iterative
though.
attack.
Yeah.
Iterative attack. Okay.
I still have Grabo and Jibos.
Grabo.
Fucking health rate. Also, let's not forget my
That's-
dumbass ruined my character sheet by writing someone's health on it in pen numerous times.
Is that another 20?
No, that's a 3.
Uh-oh. Is
3.
that a jam?
No.
No. A jam is a 1 or 2.
He's just seeing if it hit, which I think it
You only need to get a +9 or higher.
Plus 9. Yeah, I hit him. So I roll damage again.
It's really bugging me because you know, like, I wouldn't do them on purpose. So what the fuck did I roll?
10 more damage.
So how do you handily dispatch these individuals?
Okay,
Alright,
so
ne'er do
basically I
wells?
Alright, so the first one is just... like, the jellyfish thing kind of like floats up a little bit and like tilts forward. And as soon as like just the little bit that you can see underneath shoots under it and just goes
blasts
through.
outwards,
Yeah.
and then it just slops to the ground.
Yeah. And then the next one, the next 2 attacks, those things have 2 eye stalks, right?
Yeah.
1 bullet goes through each. And then
it
the
just
se-
hits the ground.
Yeah, and then that's 1 bullet.
It
The
goes-
next bullet then hits right in the center.
It bleeds this purple, thick ooze with like a green kind
And
of
you're no longer
running
grappled,
water
you
in
guys.
it.
You're no longer grappled, Joelish.
So,
Ease up, man.
after Cassandra's
Just
turn,
touch your boobs.
another one
That's
descends
nice.
from the ceiling.
Aggressive fondle.
Oh, it's a chunky. That's CHUMKI, chunky.
After it descends from the ceiling, it takes some hits at, let's see, Caster.
Alright. AC you're trying to beat there is 24.
Well, a natural 1 is not going to break that AC.
No, it is
So-
not going to do
No, it
that.
isn't.
That'll
That is
be
correct.
its turn. And then this one over here will move. It will fly to Pyra.
Oh, they have fly.
Yes.
Also,
They have
that's
wings
not-
on the sides
do they have
on the
reach?
sides of them.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
That's right.
I was about to say.
Forgot about that.
'What is Pyra's AC?
16.
Okay.
That's including
Pyra's
major
gonna
armor?
take some damage.
Is that
Yeah.
including major?
Yeah, it's 12 normally.
What is your combat maneuver defense?
Not high enough.
I mean, their bonus is
Specifically,
not
it's
that
16.
high. Okay. Yeah, you take 4 damage and are grappled.
Not high enough.
So,
This is my life now, by the way. There's no way in fuck I'm breaking this unless you guys kill this.
I'm working on it.
it is.
So we can move through allied squares, right?
Yeah, you can move through allied squares.
Ah, damn it.
What
there's
did I
a,
use for the
there's a
breath of
thing
damage?
in the way.
Where did the breath of it go?
The what? The
Was
what?
this the model I used for that?
Yes.
Yeah, I have it right here.
Okay. another one of those also descends.
I've also got another one here if you need it.
Moves up on you there, Cassandra.
Okay.
Here, you might want these.
Oh boy.
Was that a crit?
These will be useful. And maybe, I mean, you know, possibly. It is that is a possibility. Nasal inhalation. That is a possibility.
I can't get anyone out of those anymore. By the way.
Oh yeah.
He didn't like attack me, did he? When he grappled me.
Oh my god.
Oh. Hey. Yeah.
She sounds exactly like your mom. No, she does not. Not even a little bit. She does. You're married to me. You don't know what my mom sounds like? She's here every fucking day.
You're on your own on this one.
You can say, hey, you can say on the phone and save yourself a little bit.
Hell to the no.
They do sound similar on the phone and also from 5 feet away.
Another one of those.
What do you mean?
The things being bought that wasn't
Yeah. Yes.
fun.
Very fun.
Hold the phone. I need a drink. Actually, can you put ice in this?
Sure. Thank you.
And then bring me a bottle.
Bring you a drink.
A drink. So, Cassandra takes 12 damage. And what is your combat maneuver defense, Cassandra?
24.
Okay. You are grappled.
Assume if your combat maneuver defense is not 30, you have been grappled.
It's actually not that high.
It's just been rolling high.
Like, this was a crit, so there
Did he
was...
attack me when he grappled me?
Huh?
Did he attack me when he grappled me?
Yeah, they have a special ability where they can grapple as part of
Well,
an attack.
A, you didn't tell me what damage I took, and B, whatever it is, he also takes it from mental
I said you
fire.
took 5.
Yeah, you did
Okay,
take
well,
4.
he also takes 4.
Alright, man, on fire.
Play me out. What does that
Good job
ability do
remembering
again?
that.
However much damage I take from a melee attack, they take it too.
Really?
Yes.
That's excellent. Somebody should write that down.
I have it written down.
No, I mean the damage he
Oh,
took.
I was like, I definitely have it.
You want to track it?
Where is...
Fucking
Here's
sure.
a grappled card for you.
He's taken 17 so far.
Man, why couldn't
Here's a grapple card also.
both of you have not why is everyone here in a line? I hate that.
So,
Everyone here, what?
Why are you guys all in a line? Why couldn't you have been like here and why couldn't you have been
Don't worry-
here?
don't worry about it.
It's just so
Don't question it.
inconvenient.
Don't question it.
Her
So-
also drops her sheet of paper. She had.
it is caster's turn.
So it's fucking choking on life.
As she's,
Cleave!
As she's
Do
being,
you want to cleave the one that's
as she's being
grappling you?
strangled, she makes sure to clutch and continue
Oh, yeah,
right.
that guy.
You just
She's
find
still
some-
humming. She's
I-
trying to hum with no
I
breath.
unfortunately cannot charge.
You can.
Because I
Nope,
need
not in any of these directions.
I unfortunately need at least 10 feet of movement.
You need the feat that lets you charge with only like 5 feet.
Yeah, that'd be beneficial.
Interesting.
The running start feat.
So, you roll for damage because you're enlarged. Instead of 1d8 for your weapon, you roll 2d6 on top of whatever other bonuses you have.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
So,
What do you
because
mean?
I've got
Oh,
vital
is that?
strike.
No, that's better. Never
So
mind.
because I've got vital strike, is that going to end up being 4d6?
No, that'll be 3d6 plus whatever else.
Gotcha.
Vital Strike is better with single die weapons.
Vital strike.
Sorry.
But it doesn't really matter that much because it's still statistically more damage.
I just figured this worked so well last time.
Wait, you did bring me a bottle already.
Vital strike.
Strike.
I am going to use one of my 5 fervor casts for the day to put fucking God, weapon of awe. There we go on me. So now I get a +2 to my damage rolls.
Alright. On top of your like +7 from two-handing and strength. And then
yeah.
everything else.
So two-handing.
+4 from the
Yeah.
evil.
I'm gonna put that back. Put the shield back on my back. Grab the axe in 2 hands and 5-foot step and
You don't even need
2-hand
2
power.
5 set, don't you?
Yeah, because you
No,
have reach.
I don't. That's right. I have reach. I'm gonna 2-hand power attack the guy that's grappling Cassandra.
Okay, make an attack roll. You don't have to roll high.
Shibo.
It's crumbles.
How you lost the fire and
Gone.
Yeah.
It's 12 and the other's 11.
So the 12 is what I go with. It's 12 plus 10
Yeah, you
plus
hit him.
4.
This is 27. Do you 27?
Okay, so that's gonna be 1d6 from
Am I just a cartoon
1d6 from your electricity.
1d6 from electricity, 3d6 from the axe, plus 1d6 because they're wearing natural and or no armor.
Strength and a half. Don't forget your plus strength.
Yeah, strength and a half.
So that'll be like what? 7 plus
5,
3 from power attack.
That'll
No,
be enough.
4 from power attack.
Right.
So 11 plus 4 from the sunblade.
15. Right. So whatever I roll plus 15 then.
Yes.
Wicked.
Crushed.
Hambo.
It's gonna be 6,
11.
12, 13,
13,
14, 15, 16, 17.
32.
32. I will track that man.
How much damage has that thing taken so far?
That's just 32.
Okay.
Now that the only one that has
Call
been
him Bait.
damaged is the one grappling me, like from the previous, like the fireball that happened.
So, the blood, which has been dropped around the arena. Oh no. Hold on. Gotta make a roll here. 3. Okay. And then I gotta make another roll here. Where did my d6 go? There it is. 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll say 6. 1. 6. And then we say
Oh, I get it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The blood's coming to life, everyone.
I'm not liking this.
Oh shit. Where'd I might be Tarantino my dice here.
That fucking pencil go.
Okay. That's one right there.
The
Ah. And then I got one more. Sorry that I gotta roll all these
Shit.
dice.
I don't know what. Oh.
They're like little nuggets.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bloop.
Oh, that's inconvenient.
So, these large globules of blood, both flowing and coagulate, have kind of pulled themselves together, and there are these just kind of large rolling blood drops that hit the ground, both from the ceiling and congealing out of the blood that's already on the ground. They are animate, and they do move. So, let me pull up their stat block real quick. Sorry.
God, Amy, your turn's taking
Can
so
blood be evil?
long.
Can blood be evil?
Yeah.
Probably. Maybe. Who knows?
I'm asking for caster.
Asking for a friend.
I'd like to think it's unaligned.
It's kind of hard to say. But
Neutral good.
they can't move that far. So, one here, make an attack at Galahad.
Galahad's AC is 18.
Can it even make an attack? Can it not attack? No, it can. Okay.
It's just they're just there to.
Galahad gets hit.
They're
Be
obstacles.
Galahad
It's
takes
just there to be gross.
2 damage, and I need Galahad to make a Fortitude save.
Oh
15 plus 7.
15 on the save.
Yep.
Okay, it saves. DC is only 12,
Okay.
but he takes 2 damage. And then
Fort saves are usually pretty nasty, though, thanks to diseases.
Pyra is going to get hit by one of these things,
Can I
and
make,
it's going to miss.
can I make escape artist checks to break grapples?
Yes, that's what it's for.
Nice to know. I'm assuming its defense is probably high as fuck, but I have an okay bonus to that.
Yep.
So we'll see how that goes.
Real quick, I would like to make an amendment to my earlier statement. I do not jump in front of people adjacent to me and take the attack for them. I act as soft cover.
So that gives them 2 AC.
Neat.
This thing takes both of its actions to move closer to Drolish.
Can it only move 5 feet?
It can
I mean,
only move 10 feet.
They're the slimes from Dark Souls.
And then this takes 5, 10, 15. Yeah, it takes both of its actions to move here. So after that, Oh, Erna forgot to go, so Erna gets to go. I'm
Oh.
sorry. I have a massive initiative list here.
Okay.
Bigger than the snow battle.
I mean, that was different.
That everything
That's
kind of just got lumped into the category of skeletons, zombies, everything else.
That's fair.
Erna,
The fucking Nidhogg or whatever that we.
Erna's gonna take.
Tuya.
That was it.
Erna's gonna
I
take.
don't know.
Wait, can this still make attack of
Nidhogg is a
opportunities if
boss
it's
in Devil
grappled?
May Cry 5.
What do you mean make attacks of opportunity? Yeah, it can.
Okay, so Erna's gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Because it's moving through the combat threatened zone.
What's Erna's AC?
23.
Nidhogg.
Okay. Erna does get hit.
Chonkin
Erna
cat.
takes. Oh my goodness, where did my dice go? Here you go.
Chonkin Tentacat.
Can I have
That's a chonkin fucking cat.
a pencil?
4 damage. Or no, 5 damage, sorry.
So Erna's gonna fucking bit. Erna's gonna bit.
It's crumbling.
I don't think that hits. 13.
Wait, hold on. Do that again.
Erna's gonna try again. It's gonna do rake this time. It's a bit. It's a bit missed. That's another miss.
What did you roll?
3. 3.
Rough. You gonna launch him?
I tried it.
Tried to launch, tried to crunch.
Then Lendl, with her axe,
With her last on the fucking round.
pries it free from her pauldron, swings it forward in her hand, and then immediately makes an attack at the blood boil, like on her, in front of her.
She also gets a bonus because flanking.
Yes, she does. How much health do these things have?
Would anyone in the party be
Not much.
remotely angry if I fireballed my feet right now?
A little bit. Considering
really.
how I can't move.
I've got fire resist 10, so
It's the
Not
equivalent
all of us have
of.
fire resist 10 cast.
It's the equivalent
So-
of the dude from the Aliens
I'll
game
heal
that
you.
just
Don't worry about it.
when the chest bursts in,
She
pulls a grenade.
cleaves it in half, and it looks like. Have you guys ever seen raindrop cake?
Yes.
Get cut in half. It's like that, and then it
Ah.
just like sloshes on both sides. But the moment before it like sloshes, it's like she hits something volatile, and I need you to make a reflex save, Drolla. She also needs to make one. She fails.
I fail.
What did you roll?
2.
Total?
No, 2 on die.
I'd still need your bonus.
Right.
6. So 8 total?
No,
No.
6 total.
Oh. Yeah, you fail. Okay, hold on. 3, 5. Okay, so you take 5 acid damage. That is not reduced by damage reduction.
Right.
Damage
Energy
reduction.
damage is not.
Yes.
No.
Great, they're acidic. Does it die?
How much?
5 damage.
5 damage.
You also need to make a fortitude save. Alright. She succeeds at that.
And I'm pretty sure you'll be fine with this.
Is that a 1?
No.
18.
Okay, you succeed.
Alright.
Big chungus.
This thing is removed from the battle. After that,
All is well.
All is well.
after that, she takes a 5-foot step towards this thing so that it can't start making any movements on the rest of the party.
That's,
Any clever moves?
damn it.
What?
She fucked up my plan.
I mean, you can tell her not to.
I was like Cora would say, more to the left. Like, go here instead.
That's not going to stop it from moving.
That's fine.
Okay. She heeds your suggestion.
Warily.
She turns and looks at you like, okay, and like before she takes her last step forward, like waiting on whatever you're about to do. So, I need to make 2 more rolls here. Well, 3 more actually. 3, and then okay. That'll put it here.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
and
no.
then 7.
Sploosh.
Okay.
Sploosh is Donna.
So I need Drolish and Galahad to make reflex saves.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
That's
I'm
a
not,
4.
I'm not great.
4 for you, boy.
That's not high.
Drolish is just the
Oh,
honor,
11.
like,
11,
I
actually.
am not
Was that a
fast.
2 on die?
Sure looks like it.
6 total?
Dex. I'm missing a die.
Please, I am not
Let me
fast.
borrow that.
Please, I am really not fast.
Drolish is just Anna. Please, I am not
Wow,
fast.
what are the odds of that?
Funny enough, her
Did they both roll 1?
normal speed is 45
Okay,
feet, so...
so stones fall from the ceiling, no longer secured by the flesh and meat and blood that was up there.
Yes.
Ah, yes, blood glue.
You take 27 damage there, Drolish, as stone falls from the ceiling. Sure. Galahad takes, let me see, 14,
How much? 25?
27.
22.
22.
No, that, you were 27. 22 was Galahad.
Okay, 27.
Minus 2 from your damage
Yeah.
reduction. Here's your die back.
Ooh, Galahad's not looking good, guys.
Matt, you get your die back.
Okay, and it's Drolish's turn in initiative.
Back to the top of the round.
Squish.
Squash.
I'm going to attack blood.
And tap it to blood.
If you don't roll 1, you hit this thing.
Okay, that was the first attack.
There's no reason to make more than 1.
But for principle.
I mean, you will not be able to move if you
And
make
if-
multiple attacks at this thing.
True.
Did you crit it?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think it's dead.
Yeah, it literally... Your bonus to hit would kill this thing. Like, what is your bonus to damage? Like 12?
Cut off the last 30
bonus
seconds.
damage here immediately is plus 9, but
That's
I
the
have,
first-
I have a plus 20 before I roll.
No, but to damage.
This
That
is
is
the
the
start.
damage.
You have a plus 20 to damage.
You gotta
Yeah,
chill
it
with that
dies.
thing, man.
There's
Yeah.
literally nothing.
Yeah, there's a plus 20, then the plus 9 here. So
It's dead.
It's super mega dead.
Super mega.
You
dead.
obliterate it.
excellent. Alright.
But you need to make another
Squash.
reflex save.
That's what I'm gonna do.
You know, when you slap a jello hard enough it splatters, that.
Yes, a jello.
That's unfortunate.
10 this time.
Unfortunate.
This doesn't look.
Or roll. What'd you do? Squish it with your hands?
6.
Just step on the
Okay.
fucking
You
thing.
take 6 damage. And you need
Wake
to
up.
You need to make
6
Not bad.
6. That's not reduced by anything.
Yep.
And then I need you to make another fortitude save against this thing.
Wake up. Stop. No.
After watching that animation.
Matt. Is that your sprite's animation?
Yeah.
Cassandra just going.
She's holding her swords.
Yeah. You
25.
see this
You're good.
handle?
Yeah.
She's not looking at anyone. She's just
Drolish,
doing that
move
same
anywhere
thing.
after
See this
chopping
handle.
at this thing?
Yes. What she does, she moves.
You can move to the left of it, to
You
this
can come
right
break
there.
my fucking grapple!
I'm gonna let you guys know I'm planning on being right here.
Oh. Okay.
Gotcha.
My voice is fucking.
Can you
Zap.
I'm going to
Question,
trust
can
your.
you shoot through a column?
Listen, I am going
There's
to
a column
trust
there.
your escape artist.
I don't even trust my escape artist.
I'm going to.
Its combat maneuver defense is probably like 30.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, at the moment she's going. Well,
I'll ask Amy.
I'm debating.
What do you need?
The circles that are not the big one. What are?
They're all just like.
Shrines.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you can shoot through that.
What do you mean? Can you shoot through?
I'm planning on throwing a lightning bolt.
You can't shoot through them.
Damn it! All right.
They're they're idols. They're
Okay,
statues.
So, Trollish
Blast.
is gonna.
I was looking
And-
for a song.
Yeah, I got you.
Blast through the weak point, like where the
Dark Weapon
diamond thing is attached to the base.
I'm not going to do that because I don't want whatever Drolish has.
You're not gonna be able to break that thing with a lightning bolt.
Okay.
It's
Lightning.
literally not how rock works.
That's true. Rock types are not very effective against electric type moves are not very effective against rock type Pokemon.
Fair enough. You know what? If it helps you remember.
Anyways,
So Drolish has moved over to Chunky.
Chombgum. And then it's Pyro's turn.
Also, quick question. Is it okay if I have one of the ramen in there or no?
I don't think there's any left.
There's 2 left, I saw.
Can that show me what you're having before you eat it? Because I,
Fair enough. It was just the square, spicy.
like, can you show it to me? Is what I'm saying. I don't remember what it is.
Does an 11 get me out of this grapple?
11 total.
Yes.
No.
I see.
Would we be holding Malignity right now?
Listen.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
No, but honestly, it's not as far off as you think.
Can I burn my free reroll that you gave me for my
Sure, go
for
ahead.
my fucking
Push dagger.
18.
18 plus 9?
Okay. Their combat maneuver defense is 19.
Fuck. Okay. That's not unmanageable.
So
That's
you
a
break free of
50-50
this
chance for me. Okay, so I have broken free of grapple. I am still within range for op attacks for 2 creatures.
You could take a 5-foot step and
You
not
can
be-
take a 5-foot step. But
5-foot step this way.
If you can't quicken a spell, that will be your turn because it takes a standard action to
Yeah,
break
I know.
grapple.
Can you quick cast a spell?
No. God.
only I can do that.
Okay, well, I'd still suggest getting out of grapple range. Because if they were to grapple you, like go after you, they'd have to run past Drolish and provoke.
Does my snap provoke an attack of opportunity?
Nope.
Okay, so I can snap in melee range. That doesn't really provide me any like extra AC to not being hit. Being
But it
invisible.
I mean, they can't see you.
They don't know where you are. Yeah.
But like, if I were to try to like, just regular move instead of 5-foot step, that would still provoke the op attack, right?
Yes.
But yeah, so.
But if you go invisible, it doesn't. They can't. They live.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I go invisible and then move,
Yeah, you would not.
I wouldn't take an op attack.
No,
for that?
they can't.
Oh, okay. So I
They
still have my
literally
full like
can't see.
movement range available to me. Okay then. So I've broken free of my grapple. I'm gonna invisible, and then I got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I will be here. And that's my turn.
Okay. After Pyro's turn, it's Galahad's turn.
Alright.
Dragon buddy!
Pyra is a flickering flame.
Is he gonna eat the blood?
Don't do that.
No.
I'm gonna take a fat, smelly pee-pee.
Galahad, please melty blood.
Munch blood.
Why is the name of a video game Melty Blood?
What?
Melty
It's
Blood
a
is a
fighting
game.
Ah.
It's a very weird one. It has the weirdest community. The joke for the Melty Blood community is that you can find fighting game nerds playing Melty Blood everywhere, and there are pictures of them in like bathrooms with like a small coffee table set up in a bathtub and like a 12-inch CRT.
Melee
Like-
players don't shower because that's where the Melty Blood setups are.
That's perfect.
I'm gonna have Galahad make slime. Not slime. I'm gonna have Galahad make a claw attack at that point.
Pyra's fucking. Oh, I had a really cool visual for how Pyra got out of that, and I totally forgot to like describe it.
Hit me up.
Oh, you're out now?
I used my escape artist check.
I told you were
I had to reroll.
How do you break out of it?
Yeah, how do you break out of it?
Oh, it was just the like a mass of tentacles that kind of like writhed around her. Like the way she wriggled out was just like it looked like she was still stuck until she just perfectly wasn't.
She was
had
belly
just
dancing
managed
her way
to
out.
twist around in a way that like basically unknotted her, and then she just like as she was falling out of like the little like elevation she had like snapped before she hit the ground, and then that was the last anyone saw of her.
Hey.
You
Alright.
belly danced your way out.
So
Yes,
that's,
her
so
hips
that's,
don't lie.
That's not a hit.
What did
here's-
you roll?
I rolled a 4.
Total?
Hang on.
Pyra's hips don't lie.
It's a 4 plus 8.
That might be enough.
Trollish's hips are
These
brick.
things do not have high AC. Yeah, AC is 7, touch is 7. Flat-footed is also 7.
1d4 plus
blood
3,
pools
so
are
4 damage.
Why bothing
Okay,
keeps
it's not dead.
easy both?
Alright, here's the other
That's
claw
fine.
attack.
Why uterus for easy both?
18.
Morphing hips.
Hell yeah.
Another, so for another 4 damage.
Okay, it dies.
Galahad need to make a
Yes.
Okay,
These
4
things are
save.
fucking swole.
Also, I'm pretty sure he gets 2 claw attacks, by the way.
Yeah.
He gets 1 bite and 2 claws.
Yeah,
These
I know.
things are fucking swole.
What did you roll on your reflex save?
Not
3 on
well. 7. I rolled 10.
Hey, you take 8 damage from acid.
Reflex.
And then I need to make a fortitude save.
Matt, god damn it. Your violent fucking
Cello.
violent cello is just.
Galahad is at 7 health remaining, by the way.
Oh,
Heal him,
18.
forehead.
18.
this is dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was the fort save.
Oh.
That was the acid.
I would
So you
love.
succeed at the fortitude save.
I would.
So this boy is
I would
out
love
of
to play a
here.
cello specifically to be angry.
These
A
blood
very aggressive
balls
cello.
just keep bursting on you.
breaking
They're
the hairs
stage
on the bow
hazards.
and everything.
They're literally stage hazards.
After Galahad's turn, it's Cora's turn.
And I can't shoot through this.
No.
Unfortunate.
You had a plan for whoever this one is.
Yeah, I
The
planned
plan
it.
was to shoot them both.
Oh, well.
But there's the thing in the
How?
way.
How would you do that? You're here.
I just eat the op attack from here. 5, 10, 15,
Has
20,
range.
25.
You'd be
30.
taking a lot of off attacks.
I'd be taking 2.
3, I think.
No, you'd only be taking 2. You can't take more than 1 off attack. You can still get here and hit those 2.
That's not a bad idea. I think I'll just do
The
that.
thing fucking bursts on cast.
Actually, you know what? No, I don't want to spend I don't want to spend a lightning bolt on anything that's not like
Huge.
big. So I'm just gonna
Well,
do.
you're still lightning bolting something big. You're just also catching something small in the process of it.
I only
How
have
much
one-
damage has he taken?
I only have 1 lightning bolt.
Never mind.
All right.
How much
So-
damage
Well,
has
so
he
much
taken?
for Lyndall's plan.
Yeah, I feel bad. I wouldn't have told her that had I not.
Had I been a bit more.
Had I been paying more attention.
Well, that is information your character would have had. But I did say at the start of the battle that
Yeah.
they were statues.
Alright, so there's my one. There's my one. Alright, but I'm just gonna take a 5-foot step out of this guy's range, and Drolish can handle that, so I'm gonna hit that guy with Snowball.
Snowball!
Doesn't that also provoke an attack of opportunity because you're casting it within his reach?
Snowball, snowball, snowball!
I know exactly what I'm gonna do with my turn.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna hit the glove again.
You could go
glove
here.
Now keep in mind, it
Glove
only
is
interrupts your
excellent.
concentration if you get hit.
That's true.
Yeah.
Baglove is an excellent name for a creature. I don't know why
Your
they
best
do
bet
this.
might be standing still.
Yeah, alright. I'll just stand still and
You rolled a 1.
Got him.
cast a snowball at it. So
You
range
just got
is
fucking
touch.
debated.
4 plus whatever.
It's not actually a 4.
It's a 13 plus whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, the touch AC on these things is only 12, so
Yeah.
That's still. Yeah.
Okay, so. Oh my god, Hey, how much damage does Snowball do?
1d6
for
per caster level.
max 5.
Got it.
Fortitude save for stagger.
Yep.
That's the only one I know because it's your basically
yep.
signature spell.
It's one of the 3 spells I have in my Lore Seeker.
Alright, so this, like.
What's the spell
not
save
Lord
DC on that?
It is normally 16. So I'm assuming if you don't have all of the bonuses to DCs that I have, it stays 16.
As a
But
word.
mine is 19.
That's one of the 3 spells you have in your.
Are you casting this as a
Arson.
cleric or a
As I'm
wizard?
casting as a wizard.
So you've got 7 plus the spell left.
Tricks up my sleeve. You might say I'm a real fighter.
DC for this is 18.
Okay, he succeeds exactly.
Damn, alright.
Hilariously, Pyre just starts coming onto Lyndall for no reason.
Trying
Alright.
to come on to me a lot.
That was only at the beginning.
Exactly.
So we've got.
She learned that you just didn't care anymore, and she was like, well, whatever. That's a loss, but
11 damage on this boy.
Okay.
It's like the 6
However much damage he's taken plus 11.
Sexually.
Yep.
This thing gets hit with. Wait.
out of my way.
What kind of
I
damage
just
does
wanna
Snowball
feed
do?
my birds.
Cold.
Okay.
Why?
It takes no damage.
So because my spell has actually no
Just
effect.
fucking.
So a complex series of events happens. There's this like burst of kind of
So it's a
salty
normal one
looking
of your
black
turns.
water that freezes in midair, impacts this boy, and nothing happens. And then time moves in reverse, and the spell comes back to Quora's hand.
Let me take that back.
A complex series of events, so basically one of your turns.
Yeah. As I use 1 point from my temporal pool to use rewind.
So,
This
Is
is
that
why I
your turn,
usually.
Cora?
Yeah, that's my turn. That's usually why I cast things that don't actually have effects, rather that don't that have effects, but I don't need to roll for.
You've hit this guy, right, Caster?
Yes, that is Beglub, and I've hit him for 32 damage.
Beglub. Yeah, I'm ashamed that we didn't think of Beglub sooner. Beglub is fantastic.
Love is really good.
President Glub Glub.
Glub glub.
It's Drollish right there. Just Drollish fucking flosses.
That's how you know she's angry.
No,
Anger
This-
flosses.
no, when she's angry.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
The table just
No.
fucking no-scoped you and then default danced.
Brutal. Savage. Wrecked. Absolutely taken down.
This peg can't get down here.
Huh?
Do you need the light on there?
Jazz is still in
It
there.
is your turn, Cass.
What happened?
I glimpsed at your phone on accident. No, I glimpsed at your phone over the screen on accident.
Oh no. Did you see anything?
No.
Okay.
Cass is gonna shoot him.
Shoot the man.
Do I take an attack of opportunity for each shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also don't think you can take a full round action while grappling. Are you shooting at the guy grappling you?
Yes. You can only use one hand and cannot make attack of opportunity. You must make a concentration
You have been
check.
default danced upon.
Cast spells. Take
Default
multiple attack
banned.
roll, deceptive grapple. Cannot
Also,
make-
fun fact, before Dante went by Dante, you know what his name was? Fucking Tony.
You would take an attack of
Name was
opportunity
Tony
each
Redgrave.
time, but he can only make one.
Okay.
That's such an ordinary.
Sure. I'll
Before his
I'll
name was
take that.
Dante, his
I'll
name
take
was
that
Todd.
off.
Yeah! You know the even better part? Dante's his birth name.
I already
He
rolled.
went
You
by
take
Tony
8
Redgrave
damage,
before going
but you
back
can
to
still
Dante.
make your attack.
Yeah, I'm still gonna.
Fuck it, man. Tony Redgrave, what the shit?
It's not even that inspired. The city is called Redgrave City.
Why is the light on in the kitchen?
Jasmine's in
Jazz is in there.
Tony Redgrave.
I'm a
You
crotchety
know what Virgin went by?
bitch.
He was so neutral. He didn't care.
I'm gonna take a reroll.
That's
a
the
natural
Irish
one.
default dance.
That's rough, bud.
This is that song.
Okay. 13 plus 17.
Yeah, you hit him.
Fuck.
What?
There's another not one.
Oh.
This isn't so important to take 2 rerolls.
Wait, what did we just burn rerolls on? What happened?
I rolled 2 nat
Gun
ones.
jam.
Oh.
Yeah, if the Wayfinder jams, bad shit starts happening
Can't
to us.
fix it.
Well, I have gunsmithing. You gave me the gunsmithing.
Oh, that's right. If it jams twice, though, without being repaired, the only person who can fix it is Kaylin Zeskrin.
Good luck finding him.
Yeah, and
Her.
and then we're
Okay, so
down
those both
one of
That's
our
right.
most consistent sources of damage that isn't Drolish.
I mean, she could just get a normal gun.
I could get a normal gun. That's a bullet.
It's not the Wayfinder.
It's not the weight.
Also,
It's
it would be a substantial reduction in your damage output.
Large damage.
And unless it was magic, you'd be dealing with magic resist.
5, 7,
Get the alchemy pistol.
10. 10.
It shoots alchemy. You're not
Uh,
even flossing right.
28. 28 damage on him.
Fucking
How much damage has he taken so far?
Beglub has taken 32 plus 28 is an even 60.
Alright, he's very close to dead, but he's still holding on.
Fucking bitch.
Fucking bitch.
I'm gonna kill Beglub. Beglub will
So, from the ceiling,
die. Oh no.
smatters a new beast.
Oh no.
I'm about to just start
Oh, boy.
continuing to fireball the ceiling until I kill whatever's up there.
It falls on top of the shrine, and then it just kind of... I don't know how to just... It slithers.
Spills over.
Yeah, it's just kind of a mound of flesh that recongeals when it hits the ground.
Imagine a goblet full of melted cheese overflowing.
That is not what it looks like. It's just the best model I've got for
Oh,
it.
he's a big boy.
That's the model we used for the O2 years.
That's
Yeah.
That is
big
what
ass-
it looks like, though.
Let me
Damn, boy!
Let me
I
see.
have my new target.
Damn, boy!
I see.
That
That's
looks
what
like
that was.
That looks like that one boss from
Has the
Persona
Rangel Shrine.
from Persona 3.
Right? Caster and Drollish?
Or no, it's Persona 2. I don't
think
know.
only
It's-
one person because we still
it's
need people to
highly
deal with
unpleasant.
these.
It could be from Shin Megami Tensei, which is even darker than Persona.
It ain't.
No, this is from Pathfinder, but it looks like that boss.
Like I
Well, I know,
would
that's what I'm
throw, I would
saying.
throw Caster at the big boy and then let Drolish deal with the ancillary fuckos.
Yeah, she can
Before
just
moving on.
cleave the small ones. Caster can tank.
Like these other bullies are still a threat. There is just a new threat.
Yes.
New big threat.
Yeah, this is why I saved Lightning Bolt.
As it hits the ground, I need everyone to make a will save.
Is it an aberration?
Oh, I'm garbage with these. God, wait. I'm good at these.
How appropriate.
Really?
Are you fucking serious?
24.
24?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
20.
Galahad.
20.
Please do better. Okay.
What did Galahad roll total?
Galahad rolled total 17. Cora rolled total, including that sweet -5. Well, she rolled a nat 1.
I also rolled in that one.
I rolled a 23.
Are you still under the effects of Indomitable? It only lasts a couple of minutes.
That's
She just crit.
well, no, I did. Yeah, I crit earlier actually.
And this
Oh
way.
yeah.
Oh,
you
that
did
is
just
right. Yeah. You didn't even need to roll.
Can I-
What did you roll?
I rolled a 1.
Not you.
So
25.
25?
30.
What did you
Whatever.
roll?
10.
10.
Why
Okay.
did you roll a 25?
So anyone who rolled less than 20.
I got a 19, then a +3,
Caster.
then a +2.
I mean, even if I didn't have the extra from Indomitable, I would still would have passed.
What do you
Maybe.
say, guys? You want to toss your girl Cora a reroll?
That's fine.
Sure. $17.
Much better. Okay, that's gonna be +7. So 24.
Sorry, I'm trying to like find the card I'm looking for.
We're like the fucking 2 cello guys.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Easy, Matt. Fucking sit down.
No. You're not my mom.
Yes, I am. Go to your room, young man. You don't backtalk me like that.
So who failed? Just Caster?
Caster. Yes, just Caster.
What did Galahad roll?
Galahad rolled a 17.
Galahad also fails.
Yikes!
I said it was anybody below a 20.
Oh, I thought you said 17 plus something. Was it 17 total?
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, Galahad also failed. I have lied.
Great.
Does this include your pro evil protection from evil? Adds
Right.
two to your save.
That's
That does not save him.
That does not save
He
him.
rolled a 10.
Oh yikes!
Alright. Those are the conditions that Galahad now has.
Sickened and confused.
You are also sickened and confused.
Is that a one-time save?
Great.
Fuck.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They don't get to save every round.
it just does.
No,
that.
I mean,
Ouch.
like, now that it has appeared and I have succeeded to save, am I gonna need to make that again?
So this thing hits the ground and then lets out this roar and this cacophony of mouths and voices that spawn forth from its mass. Its
you roll?
discordant tones. I mean, you guys don't know whether she succeeded or failed. That's true.
I think it was just asking, did you roll for her or did you
I
forget
did.
her?
Go on, please.
But yes, the discordant tune disrupts your thoughts and nauseates you. It's hard to see.
It's above and below.
He had his shield broken.
Oh, it's really big nasty coming to see the barrel of my gun.
Yeah!
I'm just so ready for you.
Drollish is just kind of like.
And that's not all.
But wait!
There's more.
more.
Oh, no.
It gets worse.
Oh no! Oh, it's her. I don't care.
Immediately
But
on your
she's
bad
a
side.
pyre guard.
Yeah, she's also an asshole.
Racist.
I mean,
towards
to
Can you
both of us,
entirely
basically.
blame her for
No.
the history that the Drow have had?
No,
Caster
I
was
can't.
an asshole when he met you.
To be fair,
this
Drollish
is about
still
to be a
racist.
whole
To be
lot.
fair, Caster's an outlier.
Uh-oh.
To be fair. Oh no.
Lindell just died.
Lendl's dead, isn't she? I lost the sister I never had, didn't I?
This was actually scripted. This was just to create more
16
drama.
plus 9, 25. So she gets crit for 25 damage as this thing like takes two of its mouths and she's like occupied about to swing at this elder thing, and one bites into her shoulder and the other bites her arm, and she like recoils backwards and just lets out a scream as she does. But that's that thing's turn. After that,
Fuck
it's Erna's turn.
Matt.
Just don't get in front of it.
Kabetsu. Let us
Bite.
Beautification.
Does this guy have any? What is this guy's?
He's at
AC?
32.
What is his AC?
No.
What's this guy's AC?
Give me just
Normal
a second.
AC.
His normal AC, I think, is 12, maybe higher. 17.
Good. That just barely
12,
hits.
maybe higher. 17.
Well, I wasn't wrong.
You were
I got like
right.
5 ACs to deal with here.
Too many ACs.
Okay, I'm just gonna calculate. I'm gonna roll all the attacks first.
Have less enemy.
So
No, this is fun.
Have.
that's a natural 1.
Give me that for free.
That'll hit.
Let me.
He
no,
only
not-
crits on a 20. Natural attacks only crit on
So that's gonna be
20. 1 bite and then one of your rakes, I think.
1 bite and 1 bite. Yeah. With claw. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. 20 damage against him in total.
It's 52. Wait, no, he had taken more.
He's at a flat 60.
Wait a minute. Don't you overcome fire resistance?
What?
Not you. Like your codex, doesn't it make it so that fire or immunity to you becomes resistance?
No, not yet. That was one of the properties you offered, but I didn't roll it.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah, that was the thing.
He takes 20 more damage. He's at 80.
Okay, he's done.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
He expires.
It's a jellyfish thing, right?
he is retired.
Okay.
But
Erna-
Glub is gone.
Erna like jumps up and just bites underneath like a bit of it and just tears the bottom of it out and just lets it spill into the ground.
It slops to the ground. After Erna's turn, it is Caster's turn.
Great. I get to roll a D100.
And hopefully you get to act normally.
No, I don't get a choice.
That
See,
one.
I'm pretty sure you do.
And
No.
this
No.
one. That one. And
Let
this
me
Oh
see.
wait, no, yeah, I do get a choice. It's if I roll a 1 through 25, I act normally.
Yeah.
There you
Out
go,
of a
champ.
D100.
Yeah. See, that's gonna be a 14.
No, that's a 7.
That's 7. That's a 7.
74.
74.
You
I
do-
deal 1d8 points of damage plus strength mod to me.
Okay, so your strength mod right now, I'm pretty sure, is +8 because you're enlarged
Yikes.
So you hit yourself in your confusion.
for 1d8 plus 8 damage.
Hey, at least it
Or
works.
8, that's 12. Okay.
Caster lets out a shriek as he takes the like flat of his axe and just bashes his head against it.
I said to keep your head on straight, not knock it off.
Caster, you now see the world as Cora sees the world.
Oh, that's the rough one. He's like dry heaving. That's not dry. That's a hairball. That's not dry heaving. That would be Erna.
Oh, more blood.
It's melty blood.
Damn it, I can't cure confusion.
Is Caster going to be okay?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm happy that they're over there.
Probably not. Not for a little while anyway.
Alright. Where did my other little jibbly jublets go?
Ghibli jublets,
Where did I put those minis?
glub glubs.
My
One
little,
time he touched my jiggle joggles.
my
Guess I'll
little
have to marry
balls
him.
of blood. One goes here.
You remember that? Guess I'll have to marry him.
Thank you, sir.
I'll just use one of these.
Oh.
Okay, so this is blood. I just don't know where my other mini went. Everybody clear on that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a blood.
Okay.
You can use one of the spider ones. They're about the same size. Little purple spider.
That's what I had. I don't know where it went.
Don't jump one.
Eh, don't worry about it. So 5. They're gonna move around there, moving through an allied space, and then make an attack at Lindell. Lindell does not get hit. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. That's all blood now. And then it is Lindell's turn. Lindell saves against madness.
Very good.
Congratulations.
Lindell takes her axe, turns around, plants her feet in the ground, and is going to make 3 attacks at this guy.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. 13, 12. Oh boy. Hold on, she's going to roll some damage here.
Did she roll a crit?
Yes.
Yes! Yes!
Five.
Paragon girl! Paragon girl!
Wait, hold on, she's got to confirm it. Oh, it hits.
Oh no.
Paragon girl! Paragons!
15.
Fucking
16.
football locker room.
Go time! Go time! Go time! Fucking shut up!
Put
Oh,
your fucking
Jesus.
shirts on and go home.
This isn't over.
Oh boy.
Should be fighting dudes with treasure trails.
So, her first hit does
God's got
3
sandals.
damage.
Okay.
Her second hit does no damage.
Ah, yikes.
Her crit, 6 plus 7, that's 14. Okay. Her second hit does 14 damage. Or her third hit, sorry. Her crit.
Okay.
That is
She
17 damage.
Yes, she does not have a magic weapon.
This is
I,
when you guys want to
Yikes.
track that.
Yeah, I'll track it.
So it goes,
What do you want to name Big Boy?
I've seen worse.
Name him Lubaloo.
Lubaloo?
Lubaloo.
Oh, that's Pokemon.
Name him
Level. Alright. I was just gonna name it.
Lubaloo.
I was just gonna name it the choir.
Grub nub.
That's
Oh
awesome.
boy.
No, I'm naming it that.
1.
Dude, that's a good. Well, that is a boss enemy. So yeah, do that. The Choir of Madness.
I need Cora to make a reflex save.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
That's gonna be 24.
Okay, literally everyone in range of the first falling stone succeeds on their save. Lindell, this thing, and you. And then, let's see, the second falling stone.
How much damage did it take again?
They're 17.
Thank you.
The second one lands here.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I didn't
no.
even know you need to make another save.
Yes.
Fuck.
Reflex.
So does Caster. He needs to make a reflex save.
Cass needs to make a reflex save.
Alright, you succeed. And
22.
then Cass also needs to make one.
Because this is because I indulged the
blows.
madness. This does add it did add +2 to my saves as well, right?
I don't know.
It says all other rolls. Though I took a pretty heavy drawback for that.
I can't do that anymore with my nails. Jesus Christ.
What?
I'm gonna try to do that properly. but my nails are too long.
Oh yeah.
I can't do that anymore.
26. Okay, you
There we
succeed. You dodge out of the way of more falling flagstones. For you, Caster and Cora, these stones hitting the ground, like, there's like a void of air behind them, and as they land, they shatter and scintillate into like the stars of the night sky before they like just are rubble.
Cora looks up.
Space.
You see the infinite malignancy of the stars.
The uncaring cosmos.
We need to go.
We need more sustenance. I
So,
have
Sadly.
2 chickens.
Drolish's turn.
Excellent.
Drolish, who made a will save.
Drolish succeeds a will save.
That was actually the first
That's
will
the
save
title
she
of this
made.
episode.
Congratulations, she succeeded. The
It's,
first one.
it's always sunny in Aeva.
Despite
Drolish
everything
succeeds a will
against her.
save.
Alright, so in her rage, She sees this thing being a little problem,
I
and
would-
sees this little guy, and
Just
not
punch
little
it.
guy.
I would appreciate it if you took care of Gumbo. I have a nice cluster going here that looks like they're itching for a fireball, and I don't want a Drolish to get caught in it.
But I have health.
How much
If
health
you
do
want to get set on fire, I'm not going to stop you. I'm just saying I'm about to
Actually,
fireball
I
there.
do scratch that. Out of
I
100,
might-
it's 54.
Actually, I could space this fireball in such a way that it wouldn't hit you if you were like to this side of it.
Yeah.
stand
yeah,
here
that's
and then
kinda
like put it
Yeah, the
over
fireball could
So-
be there and you could stand.
But, so
Okay,
what
I can
she's
space
so what
this.
she's gonna do? She's going to take the attack of opportunity and move kind of over here.
You do not get hit by the attack of opportunity.
All right. And she's going to whack. She's going to.
Does anybody remember how much that thing
was a
moved?
1.
That was a 1.
That's unfortunate.
Knock.
Knock a reroll
We
off.
have 1 left.
Does anyone remember how many feet that thing moved when it dropped from the ceiling?
Like
No.
5.
15.
Well, maybe more than that.
Okay, so 15.
It occupied enough space to not be on that podium.
I think you hit it still at the very least.
Yeah.
Maybe.
15
Um,
plus.
Kind of slurped down and then coalesced.
Fif- 15 plus 18.
Yeah, you'll hit him.
Yeah. Neat.
AC you're trying to beat on that thing is 24.
Okay.
Have we identified those cephalopods enough to know what their move speed is?
These things?
Yes.
No one's made an identify roll. They haven't moved more than 30 feet at a time.
I don't
I
think
know they fly.
I don't think I'm recognizing these. In fact, I'm choosing not to think about it.
That's fair.
Corey already has too much on her mind.
36 damage.
Castor didn't know what they were then. He certainly doesn't know now. He doesn't know what anything
Okay.
is.
All right. Who's striking that thing?
No one yet.
All right.
She
oh,
is.
yeah, she is. Haley's got it.
How much damage is it taking?
17.
I just dealt 36 damage to it.
36
17.
plus-
What's your AC, Drolish?
My AC is 18.
53.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mark this thing with 50 damage. 50 what damage?
53.
53
Does it have DR?
Yes, it does, but nothing that she can't
okay.
get through.
So it's now
But as
53.
you attack it, it retaliates.
Oh.
Oh, it has riposte.
Riposte!
Not necessarily.
Ripst.
I'd associate
Riposte. Don't mess with
riposte
that.
with like grace. This doesn't look grace. to me.
No, I'm referencing an ability.
Drolish takes 16 damage, and I need Drolish to make a fortitude save.
40 toad save.
16, you said?
Yes.
40 toads. So that'd only be 14 for you.
Correct.
I will.
18.
trade you
Okay, you succeed. So this thing lashes out as you like hit it with a tentacle that like wraps around one of your arms that has this mouth on it. It's like a lamprey, and you feel it try and like drain away your life force before you just rip it off of you. But you
Oh.
take the 16 damage from getting lashed with this thing.
Does it also have level drain? Holy shit!
I mean, it could have level drain.
I wouldn't be
It
surprised.
could be strength drain.
The other issue with you being in range of where I was gonna fireball is that now I think you're in range for at least one of those blood things to explode when I inevitably fireball them.
No, I don't think so.
10 feet. 10
No.
feet radius.
10 feet radius? Okay,
No.
no, they're good then. This is the optimal time to take those things out before they get close to anyone.
Oh,
And then see if that thing takes acid damage.
Yeah, sure.
Is it your
That was definitely part of my strategy and not something you just suggested to me.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I'm gonna fireball. Okay, so it's a 40-foot radius. So 5, 10.
Somewhere about here.
Somewhere that catches all of the 4 things right there.
I got you.
And I need reflex saves from all of them, DC 21.
Failure, failure, failure. What does this thing roll? Okay, reflex save you said? 21?
Yes.
Natural 1.
Very good. I have some D6s to roll. Okay, so that's all of them have natural armor, right?
That was
Yes.
fine.
That's
Okay.
an extra D6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I also need to find out if I actually cast that.
The smallest violin.
I did not. So 6, 12, 18, 24,
That's a lot
30,
of sixes.
That's a lot of sixes.
32,
Good damage.
35, 38. So he takes 38. All 3 of those explode. Does he take any acid damage from it?
Okay, let me roll some
Also
reflex
check.
saves. He fails that one.
Does he have fire res?
I didn't get hit by that either, right?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
He's immune to fire damage.
Very good.
Ah.
Wait, who is?
What about acid?
He fails all 3 of his saves against acid damage.
Oh, hey, that's still good.
I need 5 more d6.
Oh god.
Ooh.
That's 1,
At least I didn't actually
3,
cast that.
4, 5. Yeah. Oh, you need 5 more.
Do you have any spells on our flyer?
No. I'm not
6,
hitting this thing.
8,
I guess I'll take care of the
10,
ancillary fuckos.
16, 17
Pyro, I'm
damage
crowd
to this
control.
thing.
17 more damage on him.
So
and
that's,
these are all dead.
it's at 70. It's at 70 health taken. Because it was at. I've tracked 17, then at 53, then
Pleasure
17.
doing business with you. Thank you for the trade. I appreciate it.
So,
I will then
don't mind this.
snap my invisibility.
I feel
I
like
don't
we
mind
should
it,
mind
15, 20, 30. That's where stones have fallen, I believe.
I think that is the case, actually.
And then one also fell in this area. That is not debris. Those
Oh.
are the areas which you can see up through the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
Ah. And
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna snap invisibility.
everyone except these two see nothing. Just
Flagstone?
stone.
Oh, we can see.
No, you guys can see the stars. They just see the meat.
Yeah, we still see stars. And I'm gonna
We
go.
see meat and stars.
Oh, what a
And
painter.
the infinite malignity are therein.
Yes.
And that's gonna be
Oh,
my
what a
turn.
what a nice night.
What a lovely, what a
She's
horrible
not
night
having
for a
any of
curse.
this. She doesn't give a shit. She wants to kill something.
What a horrible night for a curse. Yeah, that's my turn. I'm gonna move to there, invisible.
Don't know at what point I cut my hand open. Apparently I did though.
You want to get like some napkin?
Nah, it's okay.
We got napkin.
It's already coagulated. So after Pyra's turn is Galahad's turn. Galahad is frozen.
It's
Make your
a
roll.
100.
He's frozen.
30.
30, which means that Galahad is at the moment battling incoherently.
Wait, he's frozen? What?
He's not frozen in ice.
Oh, I was about to say, like, what the fuck did I miss?
He's battling.
Just not moving.
I don't want to adventure anymore.
It's okay, buddy. We can get through this. Just screw your head back on. Come on, guys.
And then it's Cora's turn.
Okay.
Cora needs to make a save
Of what variety?
of will variety.
Of all of them.
Prescience.
That's... You resist the temptations of your mania.
Yeah, I do. Okay, so, Cora is going to move one here, and she's going to take an attack of opportunity. Actually, no, here's the best place to move. So, hit me.
You can move.
What are you taking an attack of opportunity from?
Yeah, I'm taking an attack of opportunity from this little
If
one
you
nugget.
want a lightning,
But
if you want a lightning bolt, it you can walk through cast.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing.
It misses.
Okay. 5,
This is the only time your AC's mattered worth a fuck.
15, 20, 25. And she's just going to, like, steady hand on Galahad's, like, on...
Is lesser restoration cure confusion?
No. I already checked. She's going to put a hand on Galahad's, like, kind of just his neck and just be like, I'm here, we'll make it through this. Just stay close to me. And then hold out her hand and, like, all of the gears in her arm just start, like, spinning faster and faster and faster, and there's the sound of buildup, and then, like just a massive lightning bolt shoots out of her arm. Right down there. So they both need to make
So...
And actually, as she did, she took her hand away from Galahad's neck and put it behind her, and pulled out the Consecrate Metamagic Rod. So this is a maximized spell.
As long as they're evil.
As long as they're evil.
Which means whatever the maximum damage you could roll is what you roll.
They need to make saves.
They both fail. Unless, well, hold on. Yeah.
I'm so happy!
I love that. They fail.
Okay, so that's 7d6. So that's just 7 times 6.
What's 7 times?
42.
42 damage.
They both hold 42.
How much damage is this one taking?
17.
Okay, it's still there.
Damn it!
The other one takes... Actually, you need to make a caster level check.
Oh, shit.
It's like there's always something.
See, I plan. It's multi-layered. I may not remember it all the time, but it is multi-layered.
Well, I thought I was cool for a second there.
It's good.
3.
Yeah, you fail. Spell resistance 21.
Damn. So,
Shit.
how much damage does it take?
0.
It takes- Oh.
It is unaffected by spells. That can't reach its spell. Wait, is lightning bolt resisted by spell resistance? Because some spells aren't.
I imagine it would be. Let's see.
Because I don't think fireball is.
If only he took fire damage.
Spell resistance, yes.
It's rough, but
Yeah.
Oh no, fireball is also resisted.
it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pyron, crowd control.
So, after Cora's
It's not the
turn,
first time.
She's
Be
really
the
good.
last.
Then I'm here with Galahad.
it's Cassandra's
I am the
turn.
epitome of a one-trick
Wait.
pony.
Does that thing still super good?
Yeah, I think I hit. It's still alive.
It's a good
But you,
trick.
you also hurt a single person really good.
I can hurt a single person or a crowd really good as long as they don't resist fire or have spell resistance or good saves.
Shoot
Yeah.
back.
I mean, you actually would have a significantly better chance than Cora at getting through spell resistance.
Oh, yeah.
First attack,
I'm good at
This is
versus.
just not an instance where it matters.
not at the moment.
Well, you could use the normal version of Snowball and not change
Also,
the
I'm
energy
deadly
type.
aiming.
It's
No.
immune to cold damage.
I'm not gonna do that. It's also immune to cold.
It's not immune to any other kind of damage.
I
Use
don't
your
have
heart
any other
secret.
type of
You
damage.
can use
What's
your
its
heart
touch
secret
AC?
dagger.
I won't hit it.
The big boy,
Yes.
his touch is 11.
Okay, I hit him. Second attack. I hit.
2.
Yeah.
You know that's still a jam, isn't it?
If we rest after this, I can prepare the spell make whole.
Take a -4 on all attack rolls going forward, and if it jams again, you can't fix it.
I could reroll.
Then the last.
You guys haven't seen this thing attack yet.
I know.
Yeah, we have.
You guys have not seen it with a full round of its
Oh.
own.
Let's.
What do you guys say?
I say we save that one.
Okay.
Save it. I can fix the Wayfinder if things go real bad.
You do still have your bow.
Yeah.
You can still use some of the things you have with the bow too.
Yeah.
Like you can still, I think you can still multi-shot, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
Or no, bows. The bows version of multi-shot is many-shot.
Well, I'm many shotting with this.
No, there's many-shot and then there's multi-shot.
Yes.
They're different things.
They're
They give
different
you more
things.
attacks.
I don't many shot.
One of them is exclusive to a bow.
which is multi-shot.
No.
Yes, it is because you fire
It doesn't
multiple
matter.
arrows.
Ah.
You fire multiple arrows. Can't fire multiple bullets at the same time in a one-barrel gun. I'm telling you, that's what it is. I've looked.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
We're
So,
working on a lot of things. It's weird. Just let it go.
Multi-shot does work with guns. There is not a separate feat for guns or bows.
Oh,
Neat.
I guess it's just different in like.
Multi-shot was written before guns existed.
How would you do it?
12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 45, 7.
There's many shot.
27 plus 27.
That's what I was talking about.
But he's not using many shot.
I'm using multi-shot. I should. Yeah, I'm using my bad. Fuck. God damn.
That was where this whole fucking thing started. God damn it.
Son of a bitch. Anyway, what's 27 plus 27?
27 plus 27?
54.
54. He takes 54 more damage.
Okay. How much damage is he at? A cool hundo?
He's at least over 100. 30 plus 124 damage.
Okay.
Nothing.
Look better.
He's looked
He's looked better. He's probably looked worse.
Okay.
It's hard to discern what good looks like. There's blood and ooze of varying colors and viscosities spewing forth from his mounting wounds.
Okay.
After Cassandra's turn, it's its turn.
Great.
It goes invisible.
What?
Oh no.
Yeet.
Hey, okay, wait a minute, I can fix that. I have glitter dust prepared. Woo!
Can I see it when it's invisible? It's like the shadow plane.
No, unfortunately you can't. But what you can do is tell me what your AC is.
Not high enough. It's 16.
Yeah. We're about to start making some swings.
Oh boy, guys.
So I need you to make a fortitude save.
Shit.
13.
13. 17.
Okay, you succeed on your fortitude save. You take 12 damage. And what's your combat maneuver defense?
What am I?
Huh?
What have I been? Have I been grappled?
Possibly.
Combat maneuver defense is
What, 16?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not. I'm not beating it. What is it?
Yeah, I mean, you could beat his defense, possibly, with a really... Oh. You guys need to help Pyra.
We can't see Kyra.
Can't see me or it.
You're both invisible.
Yes.
How did it know where to hit?
Oh
him?
wait, yeah, that's right. So you can't even get hit. I forgot you were invisible. My bad.
Well, never mind.
Saved by the bell.
Hey.
Drolish, however, is not invisible.
Not
Saved
at all.
by the.
Where's the other close one?
Okay, Drolish, you take 12 damage. And what is your combat maneuver defense?
25.
Okay, it does not grapple you.
You also need to make the fortitude save, don't you? 18.
That's a 19.
That was a 19.
You're
You
fine.
did it. Congratulations.
Okay, you succeed at the save. Oh my goodness.
28.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness.
Josh is also looking a little worse for wear.
Drolish is looking worse for wear.
Alright, so what was the damage I took?
12. This would be reduced by your
So
damage.
10.
And then
30
you
health.
take another 12 damage. This thing
20
lashes
health.
you with 2 tentacles. And then it opens all 3 of its mouths and faces this direction.
Now that we can see it.
Shit!
Unless.
Well, it kind of like flickers in and out. But
You get the idea that a cavernous maw has opened by the
no,
like
sound.
fucking-
you can feel the inrush of wind, and there's a brief moment where you see this
It's
thing.
like Orochi.
And following that, I need Drolish, Lindel, these 2 things,
These two fuckers, whatever. they're-
Caster and Cass, and Erna to make reflex saves.
My goodness.
My favorite.
You don't have to.
I
I
am garbage at those. Let's go, boys.
Let's go, go.
Oh, yeah, that's the Drolish, right? I forgot.
How tall is this thing?
20 feet tall.
Unfortunate.
Why?
It's about to have some
Did I
problems.
succeed with the 25?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
19?
What did you roll?
19?
I didn't roll.
Not you.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
13.
This
Is
is
there
bad. Amy,
Yes.
I rolled an 11.
That's rough.
Total?
Total.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Never lucky.
Number 15.
I don't like that it's using d6s
17.
for this.
It's not using d6.
I mean, not d6s, d12s.
I'm sorry.
No.
Using
Using
d12s for
d12s.
this damage.
How many?
A lot. I used both of mine.
Burger.
So at least 3.
Oh, Drolish is in big trouble.
Siri just.
Hold on. This is actually.
This is an incredibly important role.
Did you know your force outcomes for today?
Yep.
Yeah.
52 damage.
Drolish is dead.
Joel's just dead.
I'm dead. Like dead.
Dead.
Joel's
dead.
just dead.
How much health
Dead.
did you have?
20.
There is one more reroll if you want to try to make that save.
This is
Make the save. Make the save.
Re-roll the save.
Reroll the save.
Otherwise, you're dead.
What did you roll on your save?
25.
What was everybody else's roll?
19.
19.
11.
Save DC is 16.
What kind of save is it again?
It's a
Reflex.
reflex save. You've
Oh,
got a
no.
good chance here.
Was it a 17 exact or 16 exactly?
15.
And then plus your bonus. So.
Plus 4.
Okay.
Siri just.
So this thing's invisibility, I want to point out, is not an action. It's a tenuous property of the creature. It flickers on and off.
Okay.
It's a routine.
It's a roach.
He becomes distinctly non-ethereal, like he's corporeal, and opens his mouth and exhales this like permeable darkness onto all of you. It is cold. It suffocates. It sucks the air from your lungs. Like you all feel like your lungs almost collapse as the air escapes them. And then your faces and your exposed skin are all burned by like these passing flecks of incomprehensible heat that like passes beyond you. And you take what, 52 cut in half?
26.
26 damage.
Drolish is still down, but not
No,
dead.
No,
Drolish
I'm not
never
down.
goes down.
I never go down.
That's right.
26.
You
down.
need immediate medical assistance. Everyone here needs immediate medical
What's
assistance.
36
Shit.
minus 26?
I'm at 24.
Wait a minute. Okay, so it's the total ability
26
score
minus
of con,
36.
right?
Yes.
36 minus
Okay.
26.
10.
Not your bonus.
Thank God.
Not your bonus. It is the total con score.
Negative
It's time
2
to
now.
start burning spells. Rather, it's time to start burning scrolls.
Well, you don't have to worry about me accidentally hitting any of you.
I'm
It
at.
hurt itself in its
Because right now I'm
Wait, hold on. How much health do you have, Drolish?
Hold on, let me actually recalculate. It's not.
Uh,
56. It's not that.
She had 20 health.
No, how much health does she have left before she's dead zone?
Oh.
Yeah. 10.
You need to make one more reflex save.
Oh
Because I just rolled 11 acid damage from the blood bursting.
Oh no.
What'd you roll?
No.
That is not high enough.
I rolled a 2 on die.
The third time that has happened tonight.
Drolish is dead.
That was anticlimactic as fuck.
As deaths usually go in D&D.
That's how Vance was.
I
What
guess,
is-
yeah.
What is... Give me a minute. DM needs a moment.
I'm gonna go get a drink, guys.
Can you have me mind tattoo? I guess we're equal.
What's the maximum level cleric spell you can cast, Cora?
4. No, I can only cast a 3rd level cleric spell. If I was one more level, I could cast 4. But so here's the deal. We need to survive this first.
How much health does Caster have left before he dies?
Before death, that's
Wait.
what I can reach my con, right?
Yeah,
Your con
11.
score.
You have 11 damage? Okay. You do end up taking 8 more from the other blood near you person.
If
Make that
anything,
3.
Does this get hit too?
Yes, and it dies.
Hey, that's 3 things we don't have to worry about. Then we just have to worry about 3 others.
The thing. And your gun might jam again.
Maybe.
I'm going to take a brief moment here.
Can I have my D12s?
There is a chunky over there.
I can bring you back. I just need time. Shit!
Sorry that I'm taking a moment here. I just want to read a couple of things.
Sure, it's no problem.
So, following that thing's attack, there's this like extant rift in space that takes up this particular area. And it will suck the bodies towards it. You will also have to make like a fortitude or reflex save to continue standing there. Not now, just like on your turn if you don't move at least 5 feet away from it.
Well, I can do something else.
Okay.
Can anyone move before Drolish gets sucked into the void?
So it's Erna's turn.
It's Erna's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Save Drolish. At least Drolish's body.
Reflex save, I guess, to move.
Yeah, no, if you want to move, that's fine. If you,
you just
end
can't
your
end
turn
there.
there. Yeah.
Let's see.
You also can't move through it. I mean, you could if you wanted to see what happened.
If you want to try a fun experiment.
5, 10, 15, 20.
That is still moving through it.
Fuck. God damn it.
You can move through Caster.
Okay, yeah, I can move through caster. So that would provoke op.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Opt from what? Oh, that thing
It'd
has
only
reach.
be one.
What's Ernest health?
32.
I would
Yes.
take it.
What? Wait, what? Yeah. Yeah, Erna's gonna take the attack. Yeah.
Okay. Natural 1.
Perfect.
Well,
Erna wants to grab Drolish, like by the husk of her shirt or whatever, and try and drag her away.
Aren't you
Okay.
within a range that it would suck both of you in?
Right, but you
I
have
have to-
enough movement to like get here.
Oh,
Basically.
okay.
So yeah, you can do it. It doesn't require anything. It's
Okay.
just dragging.
Okay, I could also just drag this way too.
Yeah, you can drag in whichever direction is
Actually, dragging
like
this
it.
way would be better because that's
Yeah, not
still-
towards a monster.
So
oh no, dead body.
Have at thee! Just like throws
There.
you at it.
that's what that's Erna's turn. That's all.
Course, Risby!
A fastball special moment, dead roller. She's still
I
holding
don't
her
think
sword.
anyone could throw dead Drolish.
That's true.
I thought the orc was hardier than that.
Fucking chonker.
I want to kill her. But
She
after
waits.
Erna's turn is Caster's turn.
Caster's at negative 10 health.
After Caster's
Did you try
turn,
the save?
it is Lyndall's turn.
Oh, you can't?
George weighs
Let's save.
463 pounds.
Fucking excuse me? Doesn't you make a Constitution save to stabilize yourself or to?
The DC is 10 plus your negative health plus your con, or so like that's like what's your negative health? Like 11? Okay, so 20.
No. Before you took a -1, it was 9, right?
No, but your save, like to to stabilize you is DC 20. Your bonus to the roll is whatever your Constitution bonus is.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah, so the DC is 20 and you're using whatever your Constitution
Con
bonus is.
1.
Yeah, it's possible.
Do you
You
have
have
to
a roll
give it a
19 or
try?
20. You got a 10% chance of self-stabilizing.
That's brilliant. And let's give it a shot.
5.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
One more damage.
So who's stopping him from getting sucked in here?
I physically can.
Can we?
Can Cass grab him?
Cass is going to use her Boots of Lightning Leaping to go through him and deal damage.
That'll
She's
kill
also
him.
very pissed.
So it ain't your turn.
Yeah, it's not my turn anyway.
Can Cora grab him?
It ain't your turn.
Whose turn is it?
It's his.
You had to choose.
Oh.
Caster is pulled into the rift.
As Castor
Wait.
is being dragged into the incomprehensible void, he wakes for a final moment as
I see.
as his legs are dragged behind him. He clutches at the earth as the sun blade is left behind and the helmet falls from his head.
I also.
Safe! And he's gone.
And one thing with Drolocha, she's dragged away her last bit of life. Sparks up and her eyes barely open. And she looks towards all of you and just. Tell my sons and daughters I love them and avenge my people. And then.
You're not dead yet.
Trollish was
Trollish
dead.
She's very dead.
Fucking
Oh.
dead.
I didn't realize there was. Oh, fuck.
You don't
I
have
didn't
gentle
realize-
repose, do you?
I do.
I didn't realize.
I didn't realize we had to make a choice.
Yeah, I didn't
And
get
the
what you
choice
meant by you had to choose until
And now,
I remembered.
so the
her and
choice
dragged
was
her
lose
away.
both or lose one.
Well, the choice was lose one or lose the other.
No, because she is still dead.
Oh, yeah.
And
So
we chose poorly.
Thanks.
No, nothing personal.
Seriously.
Nothing personal against you. Castor was still alive.
Wendell hits this thing for 3 consecutive attacks, doing 40 more damage, despite the damage resistance.
How the fuck did she do so little last time? That was a low roll.
Bad rolls.
It would be funny if just a rift opens up in the world and you kind of
It just farts you back.
you're like
Just
Oh.
drops me in
Wait a
hometown.
minute.
What round of combat are we in? 3? 4?
4. No, because I've only taken 3 actions. I
So we're
started
about to
out-
enter round 4.
Yeah.
How much damage is that thing taking?
It just took 40 damage.
at least right now.
40 what? Was it just 40 flat?
Yeah.
Okay.
164 damage.
Okay. It is almost dead.
Well, keep it from becoming undead, which would be
It
terrible.
is Drollish's turn. Drollish is dead. It's Pyra's turn.
Right then.
Remember,
Pyra
yeah.
is making some scorching ray attacks at the
Oh, I forgot to move that thing.
I know what I'm doing.
Is that a 20?
15 and a 1.
Uh,
Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4,
Well, you get to use that idea.
5, 6,
Yeah.
7.
Have you considered what race? Or not race, what class?
Yeah, I know exactly what
oh no, don't be too hasty now.
And let me see if I casted that.
Oh. So that was gonna be a 3.
I didn't.
More blood soaks the
10,
soil.
14, 19,
Another life wasted
22,
in pursuit of gold and glory.
25, 28, 18 on him. And
So-
then snap back invisibility.
Back to reality. There goes the gravity.
Fuck, now I'm confused by all the goddamn circles on the table.
That's just the hole in the ceiling.
Right, no, that's a hole in a ceiling. That is the rift right there, and then that is the statue, right?
All of yes.
Okay.
All of these circles, by the way.
Those are.
So I know, but what I'm explaining is, you begin to feel lighter.
Oh.
Get out of there.
I see. Where do I want to go here? I mean, I am invisible, but still, positioning is key. Fuck it, I will go here.
It's my turn now, right?
After Pyra's turn, it is Galahad's turn.
He has to roll P100. 73. You hit yourself in your confusion.
Yeah. Okay.
1d8 plus 8. Or 1d8 plus strength.
One.
So,
4 damage.
one more thing. As Drolish hits the deck and Caster gets dragged away, fucking Jackal speaks and he's like, "Oh shit, not beefcake! It can't be like this!"
Shit, Galahad's at 2 health left. Guys, we should run.
After Galahad's turn, it's Cora's turn. Galahad stands still in that spot.
Can I move Galahad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just grab him and just move him over.
Yeah. I'll do that. It's nearly dead. What's my most damaging spell?
So, it's this thing's turn. It spends all 5 of its attacks on Lindel.
Wait, but I thought it was my turn.
Oh, it is your turn. You're right.
You just said
I'm
it's
sorry.
your turn, and then it's like, okay, well, time's up.
Yeah,
It's-
sorry, you get no time.
No, your
And
timer ran.
Cassandra doesn't get to act because she did the combat.
Cassandra took a non-combatant oath.
Cassandra was just standing there crying because she lost her family.
Yep.
Sad. She lost her family again. Fuck.
Just Cora makes this kind of almost bestial snarl.
Oh,
and,
God.
I'm going to cast Aggressive Thundercloud at this thing. And hang on.
You lost War Vet Russian Grandma.
And
You lost Choir Boy.
I know, both of you dying sucks a lot.
she did decide to not be too hasty with Caster.
Yeah.
That's
Actually,
all.
I
she
wouldn't put
said.
too much faith in that one.
You wouldn't put too much faith in what?
I wouldn't put too much faith in Caster being of the alive. At least not presently. We might get his body back if we kill this thing, but hopes aren't high for him being alive.
Okay, Amy, I have a question.
Okay.
Can I use a Meta Magic Rod? I can only use one Meta Magic Rod effect on
On a single spell.
on a single spell. Can I quicken a spell and maximize another one?
Yeah.
Cool. So, this boy needs to make a reflex saving throw. And here's my persians.
What is this? The DC?
The reflex save DC is. Things never change. It's gonna be. It's 3rd level spell, I think? No, it's a 2nd level spell. 19.
He fails.
Cool.
Do this acid arrow.
It's not acid arrow, as fitting as that would be, but no, this just this, like, around the places where, like, around where Drolish's body was, like, this mist starts forming up and above her, and then it, like, it rapidly swirls and congeals into this thundercloud system, and it takes 18 electricity damage flat.
How much damage has it taken?
It's taken 164 plus 18, so that's 182 damage.
So how does that happen? How do you judge
Just
this thing?
as the thunderclouds swirl and quickly form, just like there's the sound of like just lightning bolt after lightning bolt after lightning bolt strikes this thing from this storm cloud, and it just fizzles and crackles, and like its eyes pop, and it falls over dead.
After Cora's turn, it is Cassandra's turn. This thing is still in combat, even though I forgot to move it.
Yeah. He has taken 35 damage.
What's the radius of me having to end my turn with
5 feet.
Yeah, you just can't be within 5 feet of it. You can 5-foot step and then take all your shots. One more thing you notice. As you finish casting your spell in the direction of the rift, your watch is like almost falling out of your hand.
Huh.
22 damage on him.
How much damage he's taken so far?
35. So 57.
Okay. So, after your turn is Erna's turn.
Ernest's turn?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. There. Let's see.
Careful about the rift.
As long as he doesn't move through it, he's good.
15 plus 10.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the regular AC for this is 17, right?
Yep.
That fails. That hits. Five, 10, 20. No, not 20.
Are you exceeding 60 damage total?
How much is it at?
Like 50 something?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's done.
Okay.
Well, that was fitting.
Did your phone die?
It shouldn't. It's on a charger.
That is extremely fitting.
No, it just stopped.
Alright. So, you take out the last combatant, and then you all hear another shriek. Another earth-shattering, like, loud, just horrible, otherworldly yelp. And spilling forward from this rift begins to be like these large tendrils of flesh, this undulating pustule that rolls forward. At the other end of the room, the direction you guys have not come from, something else happens. I need a different prop. Here, hold on.
Oh shit, I just realized there's 3
it
of us
big?
left here.
Huh?
No.
I mean, you can put that model on the table if you like.
No.
No, I don't like.
No.
Fuck. A pair of figures holding something walk from the other end of the room.
They dressed as cultists.
I thought I asked you not to die until I showed back up.
If only you were a couple seconds faster there, Garrett.
He drops Castor on the ground.
Oh!
So standing next to him is a simulacrum of himself. And the simulacrum, like, begins running towards the rift. And Garrett says, "We should go." And you're all hit with fly.
Fly where? Where do we fly?
Probably follow him.
Alright, I go to follow him.
I
Grab onto Galahad, because he's still mumbling.
Yeah, I grab onto Galahad and just hug him tight.
Okay. Who takes Jolish's body?
I'll grab Jolish's body.
Okay.
Lynn, can you get Castor?
I mean, I thought you got him.
Is Caster back up or
Caster is over there unconscious.
is he stabilized?
No.
Shit!
He's a wizard, not a cleric.
You could go over to him,
Yeah.
holding Galahad, drop Galahad for a second, and then heal him. Then
That's what I'll do.
Okay, so Caster is stabilized.
Caster is stabilized. Not losing everyone
To
today.
fight another day.
Not losing 2 people today. But and then just Pyra, help me with him.
Okay.
And then follow Galahad, follow Garrett, and I hold on very tightly to Galahad.
So in the background, as you guys are running, Lendl is like, "Where are you going?" And then she gets grabbed by one of these tentacles and like pulled towards the rift as Garrett like stops with his feet forward and pushes his staff outwards. And there's just this jolt of like astral energy. It's not tight. It's just this beam of arcane power.
I want to stop you for just a second,
Okay.
because as
Like a magic missile, but magic laser.
As we're running away, just to give Lindell a little bit of a fighting chance because Cora's not a complete bitch, I'm going to cast Fly on. I'm going to cast, like, quick cast Fly on her and Magic Missile at whatever's grabbing her.
Okay. You see the tentacle like break free, but she kind of like stumbles in the air. She does not catch up to you.
Just run!
So, as you guys
Thank me later.
As you guys are scurrying further forward into the labyrinth, in the air with a stabilized but nearly dead Caster and a Drolish who is
Very
expired. I'm sorry. I would have preferred to show up at a more opportune moment, but things have begun to accelerate more rapidly than I had originally anticipated. We can slow it, barely for a time, but things here need to be sorted out immediately. I took a lot of time out of my schedule to come and make a difference here. I've been watching you. I'm sorry that I wasn't fast enough. There are other forces in this world at work that I don't have control over. I promise you, whatever you think it is that you fight, and the things that you do, if they are titanic and monumental and necessary in stopping the coming darkness and the silencing of the sun, then I assure you, the things that I do are even more monumental than that.
Yeah, well, I know you're not really a people person, Garrett, but when people are grieving, you don't usually say to them, yeah, well, my problems are bigger. That's really not how this goes.
I'm sorry, Pyromancer. Last I checked, you have your life because of me. Would you like a collar again?
Appreciate
You're going to make a will save.
Oh shit.
Don't piss off Wizard Man.
22.
Okay, you have 3 intelligence.
Pyre just fucking collapses.
And then he grabs her by the robe. Anyone else want to make some
easy.
Suggestions towards my aptitude?
Just tell me where to aim my gun.
Good thinking. Maybe you should all take that advice.
Well, you're talking
You will
to,
do what I tell you.
You're talking to a Cora and a vegetable.
Galahad.
Oh yeah, Galahad.
I appreciate the rescue.
Your friend. I understand that her heart does not beat, but that can be fixed.
I know.
And I can fix it. It just depends on who's willing to make some sacrifices.
Are we just, by the way, are we just fleeing back into the temple?
We
went this way.
Okay.
Define sacrifices.
I need life. I'm not a cleric. I can't heal people. But I can raise them from the dead. With someone else's life energy.
How
This is an
much?
unfair conversation to be having when Pyra can't input anything.
How much? How much time do you need?
I need years of your life, and I need some of your extant present vitality as well.
Okay, so now.
How many years?
However many you plan on giving her.
Again, I would like to input. Very unfortunate.
Is there an do you have a... I'm guessing this isn't a very equivalent exchange.
Drolish only had 10 years to live, so might as well give her 10 more years.
Or we could give you more than 10. So you don't die in 10 years.
There's one other drawback. If you die, they die.
Yes. And Cora just kind of like just sighs and says, "How many? How's 100 sound?"
I can work with that. He stops, and you all, like, you fly into another one of those, like, staircases with those huge iron doors, and you all stop at the foot of it. It is also chained like the prior one that you had been at. This one is buckled outwards, however, but it is still closed. You guys stop at the foot of it. Caster lays on the ground, stable. You're barely able to walk.
I was like half dragged there.
Right.
Galahad,
More than
are you
half
okay?
dragged, probably.
Galahad is shivering and unresponsive. He walks by Pyra and whacks her on the back of the head, and your intelligence is back.
Very good. Just out of curiosity, what would the DC for that have been?
25.
God damn, I was actually close. So what the fuck happened?
You're an idiot, as usual.
Thanks. What's new? What happened while I was an idiot?
Don't worry. We're gonna be doing a trade.
What kind of trade? Why?
Some of her life for her life.
Excuse me?
A few years off of Cora's for Drolish to live.
Whoa, no. This was not. You can't just have this kind of discussion without me.
You've
Be
already
fair, you
given
weren't
100
present.
years of your own.
Yeah,
life.
so what the fuck does it matter?
She's an elf. She lives probably twice the length of
I
you.
live for
She's gonna do a hell of a lot more with it. She's gonna do more with 900 years than I'll do with 100. I guarantee that.
Man.
Exactly the point of why she should give her life. She's willing to do it.
I'm perfectly willing to do it.
Exactly. But you don't have that kind of time. She does.
I don't give a fuck about how much time I have left.
End of
This is
discussion!
Drolish.
End of discussion.
I'll take whoever's time is willing to give it, but mine is very valuable.
Pyra, the future is uncertain.
Is this music? Like,
Oh yeah, you guys can change it.
Wait, what else is fitting?
I don't know.
I mean,
You can
this is
just
very
turn it off.
aggressive.
Pyra, the future is uncertain and people change. You may not care about that time now. That might always be true. Take it.
And then he taps his staff on Drolish's body, and you feel this force pulled out of you, and 100 years of your lifespan are consumed in the spell. Drolish is at the maximum amount of negative health, but will live 100 years if stabilized and not killed by something else,
Or if Cora does.
or if you die.
And that's
Contingency resurrection.
yeah, and that's two. And Cora just grits her teeth and just kind of shudders and staggers away, and her hands kind of shake, but she immediately sets to work,
You're early middle-aged now.
curing serious wounds on both of you.
Okay.
Does her appearance change? Does she look younger or?
No,
Okay.
you will always probably look like you do now.
Fucking hell, guys.
Was that what? ones.
So he goes, fucking hell, guys.
So that's a cool 6 health for I guess for caster, plus my caster level, which is 5.
11.
6.
In spite of my frustrations with you, Pyromancer, I actually did come to deliver something to you that I feel like you have a
How much total?
unique
So
set of properties and rash personnel. You remind me of somebody I used to know. I need you to take an item from me. It will be useful here to do the work that I've sent you out in the world to do. This is a good start.
What you got?
He hands you a solid gold stake.
Like a steak, like for
Yes.
fried. Okay.
Like,
Like a
steak.
not filet mignon.
Right, like
Bram Stoker ass shit.
on the back of it, and then in several places around it are embedded iron stones. I've taken a long time to craft this item. It needs to be driven into the heart of this place.
The heart.
There's one problem. It's surrounded by starfire. Which is why the Pyromancer is uniquely able to deal with this problem. I cannot stay any longer, and I don't know how long my simulacrum will last, so I would suggest making progress in whichever direction is away from that one.
Garrett, I just need to know one question. Is what we're doing helping, at the very least?
It could. If you don't die.
I don't.
He's like, you've done a piss poor job of it so far.
I've cheated death once. I'm gonna cheat it again.
You'll know you've succeeded when the sound of horns stops.
Okay.
Good, they're annoying anyway.
So you two and you, because of special reasons, you all hear this constant horn, this just trumpet that plays that never leaves. You only started hearing it after you could see the world as it is. You've been able to hear it for the same reason. You can hear it because of your night, where you rejected the dark gods to... I'd rather be petrified. Can I... You're the actual hero of this story.
You really are, though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, you have not done a single non-heroic thing.
Yep.
You've never cowered in fear. You've never run away. You've never abandoned anyone.
You never threatened to kill a party member?
Cass walks over to
You never
Cora.
conned
Oh,
circumference.
beefcake's back.
Which Cora is just kneeling over Drolish's like.
Is she
puts the
conscious
hand
or unconscious?
on
What's
your
health
shoulder.
at? 8.
If your health is above
And
0, you're fine.
talks
You're
into your.
conscious.
I know you've given a lot.
What about
it's
at
nothing,
0?
and it's not in
I
vain.
think you can still be conscious at 0.
You can be conscious at 0.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. Going.
I know you've given a lot, but it's not in vain. And we're going to make sure every sacrifice that you've given is going to be paid back to you.
Oh, there will be many more to make, I assure you. This tired old man has other things to tend to. Pray that my simulacrum lasts. I don't know what's coming through that rift. Good luck.
Garrett. Thank you.
Yeah. You can thank me by helping me clean up this mess. He taps on something solid even though there's nothing there in the air, and the door opens and he walks through it.
See you around.
Till next time. And Cora's just like crouching over, like just kind of kneeling over Drolish, just her hand, like her extending her hands on her, and just lets out this long sigh. Just
You only get one of those.
Fuck this place.
Very nearly was that the whole party. Castor's just...
Got some fight still left in your body?
I also do need to write something out for Caster, but I'll do that after the session.
Oh boy.
And Droll.
I have a feeling it has to do with what this place is, but I'm sorry to say, but your power guard friend didn't make it.
We don't know that. I told her to run. She might have made
That's right. We don't know that
The meat
for
won't
sure.
go away.
It's probably not going to go away until this place is dealt with.
Was that Galahad that just spoke?
Yes.
The meat won't go away.
Right, and it's here to stay, and you have to deal with it. It's just like how it was with the stone. It's just squishy. It's okay, buddy.
I prefer to. I prefer not to think about it. It's really just a thick coat of red paint.
Take it slow. In and out.
Welcome back to life. Nearly lost you there.
Like a sword.
Axe.
Oh shit! Oh no!
That's unfortunate.
Where is my sword?
And now the party has to go back. Do that. Okay.
No, it's-
No. Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
Are we addenduming that?
If
Did Erna grab that guy?
It's a very unique debate to have with yourselves, because on the one hand it's like we could just let him have it, but on the other hand it's so interesting.
every part of me as a dungeon master wants to take that axe away. Every part of me, but the party can't take it. Like,
How about this? Did Erna perhaps have them in his mouth the whole time?
tell you what. Okay, let me look at this battlefield. So Caster was here.
Yes.
Okay, so you can make perception checks.
Well, Cass is good at those.
Well, I was still in combat at the time, so it's a good thing I was still in combat at the time.
21.
Okay,
28.
Okay, you both recognize that the items are on the ground and that they've been dropped. Now you both make sleight of hand checks.
Don't you have to be trained to use sleight of hand?
I mean,
No.
I guess in this
Yeah, you
case,
Even if you do, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
in this case, it doesn't matter. Good thing Cass is also good at that.
I'm dexterous. Naturally,
You're
but
a slippery
Is that
one.
number?
22.
Okay, 20. Okay. I'm not going to tell you the DC. I'm going to take you each into the other room.
okay. Individually or
Individually.
I'll go. Which room?
Come with me into this room.
This is getting interesting.
Yeah.
Rollish's sword. And your
fuck!
Our weapons are really good weapons to have.
Yep.
Especially in a place like this.
Uh-huh.
Now I need Cora in the other room.
Oh, this is gonna be a raw L.
Is it rough?
It depends on what she says.
Okay, so I'll take it as it was rough for you, bud. What are you watching? It's better than
It's not wrong though.
no. Did you get it now?
We'll find out.
Yeah.
I know.
Make a sleight of hand check.
I already did.
Just you.
Just me.
Again.
You can do it.
15.
15.
Okay. So you both reach for the axe.
Shit! I was right next to Caster.
That was the Caster was the closest.
You both grab the axe and tug on it, and then you eventually give way. You let Cass grab it. As you guys begin flying away, you make a swipe for the helmet and miss.
Okay. That helmet is gone.
Well, that helmet was only part of the armor of Malachar, right?
Mm-mm.
No,
that was
that
the
was
helm of Protos.
Oh, I had that.
Oh, you do?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, right. Okay. Never mind.
Oh, so the helmet doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay.
When was the helmet even dropped?
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
He
Cass-
said he dropped his helmet. I thought he was wearing that helmet.
Oh, no.
No,
Yeah,
it's just
so you
a
guys
helmet.
are good. You have all the magic items. You both grabbed the axe. I mean, you got
Trollish's
away
sword
with
is
it.
gone.
Oh, Drolish's sword.
Drolish's sword
Her
was the other
sword.
thing.
Where was Drolish at?
Right here.
Right there.
They actually died really close together.
Yeah, they were practically next to one another.
If Erna can make a... What's a good check for this?
Sleight of jaw.
Sleight of jaw.
Sleight of paw.
Sleight of paw.
He's a slippery one.
I don't know. Yeah, just another,
Sleight of hand.
yeah, just roll.
Come on, Erna. Do it.
19 plus 3. So over
So, Drolish's
The
sword is
boy!
also retrieved.
He might be a cat, but he can sure fucking fetch.
He's one of the special cats that has the opposable thumbs.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah,
There are
it's got-
those.
There are cats with six paws.
Yeah,
A Hemingway.
Hemingway cat.
you know,
That's uncomfortable. That's an
Yeah.
upsetting visual.
my
Is it?
sister,
There's
my
a lot of them
sister's
in Key
cat,
West.
my sister's cat Loki is a mutant with 6 toes.
Anyway.
So, the party barely survives. Cora begins to become even less like a normal ass fucking person.
So, where's my sword?
So one thing that you
Or no,
notice,
drop something.
It's covered in drool.
one thing that you both notice as you guys are like standing next to each other, your hearts both beat in sync.
Oh.
Fuck.
Cora? What is this?
Garrett came while you were past. You have 100 years of my life.
That means you're not going to be gone in 10 years.
You and I are linked together now, though. This is incredibly important. If either one of us dies, the other goes too.
I thought it was just if you die, she goes too.
No, I think it's
No,
I think
it's
it's
both
a two-way
ways.
thing.
It's
Oh.
both ways.
Oh, I see.
I see.
Well, hey, think about it like this. You're gonna be the oldest orc that ever lived in all likelihood.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
Maybe you could be your own god for a little bit of time.
That's funny.
Well, anything to light.
When she dies of old age, however, you will be okay. You
Okay.
will supersede her. But you have 100 days or 100 years from today that like she can't die of anything other than age.
Not even like disease.
No. Has to get to the end of the spell.
Just promise me something. Be a little bit more careful, please.
Wash your hands.
Don't touch your face.
Always get behind the ears. That's always worth it. When diseases get you.
She's right, you know.
Man, I really hope that did not feel cheap. Because he was gonna appear in round 4 of combat, that's why I asked.
It's fine.
I know you wouldn't just bail us out. You told us that much.
No. Where's the room we came from?
Back that a ways.
Oh my.
Everything
It's,
in it is dead.
Filling
allegedly.
with tentacles.
That is also happening, yes. It's not quite dead.
What exactly killed me?
The big thing.
I know what killed me.
Laser beams!
Space laser.
You got shoop-de-whooped, son!
Oh my god.
Actually, the space
What the
laser was
skull
not
said.
what killed you. One bloody boy bursting is what
Oh,
killed
that's
you.
right!
You forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
You
You
survived
are-
space
actually-
laser and then
actually-
one Dark Soul slime.
If I recall correctly, you actually survived the initial attack. It was one of the little blood clots that kind of spilled on you that killed you.
You must have just gotten.
real quick.
I hate those fucking things.
I think a little bit of the acid got in your back and seeped into your heart or something. I don't know.
She dropped a sword. I survived a civil war. I've killed thousands. I've raised slaves to die to acid spill of a single blood thing. That's what killed me.
Yeah.
Just to be clear.
Yeah.
Death is often unceremonious.
Thank you for
Well,
to
fine.
do this.
Thanks. Then, in that case, good. I'm glad.
Glad our spirits are at least somewhat high.
For Drolish to
At
get
least
out
most
of
of
raw
us.
spite.
What?
A cloak of acid resist.
Yeah.
You doing okay,
She
Caster?
offers you, she offers you
I
her
need
hand.
my
Just
axe.
need any help to get up?
Well,
And she helps you get to your feet.
Just like sinks into the stone next to you.
Caster?
He's just holding the rod that is the unactivated
Hey.
sunblade.
Is there like acid scars or?
You're fucked up all over.
Yeah, she's
All
looking
the
rough.
time,
She's
but-
looking rough.
Worse than normal.
New scars every day.
Caster,
Can't stop, won't stop, never stop.
He stands on shaky feet. I'm getting real fucking tired of all this meat! Sunblade. Noticeably larger than normal
It
and
is.
cleaves into the floor.
please don't do that. That's so disgusting.
It's just
while I
squelching.
Oh yeah,
Well,
right.
I
This place is supposed to
100%
be made
agree
out
with
of
the
meat.
sentiment. I
Only
don't
for
want
them.
a rift in the floor open it up.
But you saw it for a
Potentially
brief second.
sucking
A brief
us.
second.
Yes.
Did you?
Oh yes.
No, never mind. Questions for later. But you're okay.
You rips the axe from the flesh that is the floor.
Now is not the time. And then,
Kill this thing and get out of here!
and then Drolish just kind of walks
yeah.
over.
Yeah, let's do it.
We need time for rest. I can barely stand. I just barely survived. We're both dead. We need to rest.
I'll
We-
keep watch.
No, it's okay. I can go.
I'm easily
Sandra.
the least battered out of us.
The stalwart.
He throws the axe, it sticks in the flesh, and he walks away to go sit down.
I don't want to be the stick in the mud, but it's probably past noise complaint hour.
It's alright.
That's fine.
And
It's dramatics.
It's not consistent screaming.
now, when we get out of here, my husband better be real fucking thankful.
If he doesn't, I'll blow his head off for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe he deserves that actually.
Galahad, and she just kind of like,
If there was only some way that we could reverse scry so he could see what we're seeing, that would be lovely.
funny you should say that. Let me go look up some things.
I'm tired of hating him.
I'm not. This is a fresh wound.
It's a fresh wound for you, an old one for me.
Well, I'm just saying, maybe, you know, sometimes you should consider, like, sometimes the best therapy is finally getting it out. Maybe this is the time that we just, like, actually screw this guy.
Yeah. Thing is, if we kill him and one of my children assume power, let's hope one, it's the son that I raised specifically to be on the throne, or I have supporters here still, and I could rule.
600.
But we don't have time for that.
We don't.
No,
As soon as we leave here, we have to go back to Aeva.
Precisely. That will be for another day.
Exactly.
Though if he dies, I won't shed a tear.
He'll get his just desserts.
I've wasted too many on him.
Caster stands, marches angrily through the squelch, and gets uncomfortably close to Cass's face. Do not blow his head off. I want his skull.
Shut up, Caster.
guys,
Now isn't the time to seethe.
perhaps we should all just take a rest.
Let's all calm down.
I know I can't see what you see, but we do need to keep our heads straight.
Just think of it like red paint.
Oh, my head's on perfectly clear. We end this. If not now, we end this.
Soon.
We will.
That's such a. You're being such a good little priest, aren't you, choir boy?
Shut up!
Yeah, get him.
Give me those new fucking arms you wanted. And he pulls the sun axe, deactivates it, hangs it on his belt, and storms in the direction that they were headed.
Wait,
Caster.
are you leaving the whole ass party? Do you want? Like, hold on.
Wait, hold
We
on.
didn't-
No. Hearing this, Drolish is like,
Caster,
okay, Drolish. Bolters.
No,
Follow
both
Caster.
of you,
Alright,
come
we're
back
gonna go
here.
settle this in the next chamber. You guys stay here.
Both of you come back here.
And then they both succumb to their wounds on the top of the stairway. Like they both go to swing at each other and just fall from
Oh no!
They have
Oh, I'm the spine.
They do one last samurai battle and just like strike at one another.
Just like
We both fall down. Neither of us struck.
He wouldn't even do it. He wouldn't do it because it would kill Cora.
Yep.
just oof, owie, ooh my bones.
Oof, ow my bones.
I mean, Drolish was
Garen
going
just
to
comes
attack
back
Caster.
like,
Thing is,
what
She
the
wasn't going
fuck? What the fuck?
Drolish wasn't going to attack Caster. She's just joining him at the moment.
Keep your emotions in check.
Got
It could be exploited.
Got a quick question. Is Drolish wearing any kind of a shirt?
Barely.
Barely. Is there enough that he could like grab her collar?
There's no shirt collar. She
Scruff of the
has
neck.
these muscles.
Is there an amount of shirt?
Just grab her
Yes.
collarbone.
There's some shirts.
Just her whole ass bone.
Yeah.
Shirt for basically from here to here.
Get over here.
And it's torn.
Just dislocate her collarbone.
In a lot of places.
Yeah.
Cool.
Grab Matt's bony
what
ass
health are
shoulder
you at?
and just...
8.
Wonderful.
Will a backhand do 8 damage? Because if not, you're getting backhanded.
Yeah, be very careful now.
Unarmed strikes only do 1 damage plus your strength mod.
Be very careful.
Oh my
There's
god, I could do 8 damage with slap.
There's 2 of us here. There's 2 of us in here now. Remember?
There's 2 of us in here now, remember?
Calm down. Caster hears Drolish storming up behind him, spins around really quick, and balls up her shirt, what's left of her shirt in his fist, stares her directly in the eyes.
He has to look up.
Holy shit, you two calm down. You're
Yes.
acting like me. That's a bad thing. You're a war priest, and you're like 60, which is old for you guys. This is actually a problem, and it's gonna stop right fucking now. I get that you're losing it, Caster. I'm not. This isn't okay.
We'll end this.
He casts Cure Moderate Wounds and shoves her away.
Wow, that was surprisingly well put together for you, Pyra.
We'll end this.
Maybe the rush of intelligence gave her a spark of.
It all came back to her at once.
Yes.
I promise all of you, we'll end this, and then we're all going home.
Man, once you guys are done here, you guys have so many threads left. You've got Azar Cool, you've got the Doppelganger.
Yeah,
Now you have whoever the fuck this other Pyre Guard is.
assuming she makes it out of tentacle hell.
No. I'm gonna find us our way out of
Are
here.
there any statues?
In this room that you're in? No.
Oh.
So, we'll
What
gather
caster
next
level?
week and we'll determine what goes on. But for this week, and
We'll finally figure out what the fuck this is, maybe.
the hardships that you guys have endured have been worth 3,500 experience.
Okay, wait, actually, I have a question. We're setting up rest now, right?
I assume so.
Okay, so for the people that keep watch, which presumably is not me, because I don't have the perception bonus for it or anything.
Why not?
But just to leave this open for you guys for next week, Pyre falls asleep with this in her hand,
Yeah, no.
and it is very visible.
I'm keeping watch, and I would be curious after all of this time. And though I would spend, something I wanted to do was, like, just sit next to
How much
Galahad.
did you heal her for?
Trying to
Yeah,
figure
just sit next to Galahad and just,
I would
I
like.
don't know. Are you okay?
No, but I think that's normal. You're not okay,
No, but
No,
I
no.
think that's normal.
but we're all okay with not being okay. So, I guess it's okay.
How much time do you have left because of what you did for me?
Don't even worry about it.
Real quick, Emil, what would Caster's caster level be?
Your caster level is your character.
Whatever level cast.
Yeah,
is.
it's your caster level is your caster level.
Neat.
Stop, or I swear to God, I'm gonna stab you in the actual throat, the real person, Haley.
Drolish 15.
A metaphysical knife appears from the fourth wall, and Cora is unceremoniously removed from this timeline.
And so is Trollish.
Yep.
No, Drolish gets to live.
You have
Drolish
been-
gets all of the remaining
What was it
900 or
again?
so years of your life.
Actually, the oldest orc ever.
I was I was 261 years
Drolish
old.
the Undying.
Becomes an orcish like god.
Functionally immortal.
I was
For her
261 years
Yeah.
old now. I
She's been
guess
through so many generations.
with the time given, that's 361.
Oh my gosh.
How about that?
If she wins the throne, she could rule this clan of orcs for like literally ever.
Presuming
But
this
as
a
far
rule
as
for
they're
life,
concerned.
yes.
As far as they're concerned,
Also,
And
she's always been there.
I just, you know what? I just give Galahad a hug. They seem like they need it.
Cass does the same with Irma.
Galahad cries.
Oh.
That's
So, yeah.
Can we get long-term care?
Almost.
Yeah, yeah.
You've been saying for like 3 weeks someone was gonna die here.
Yeah.
Almost.
Almost.
That is a real spell that I did actually put on Garrett's spell list.
How much did you say experience-wise also?
3,500.
Wow, not even close.
So that's 9 plus my heal skill for everyone is
Everybody gets double their health.
yeah.
Or double their level in health.
Hey guys, I got good news. I'm at full health,
Neat.
All right.
which is exactly like half of yours.
Long-term care did happen for everyone.
Yep.
Except me.
So we're
but
all
I'm okay.
So we're all at full.
You all
not
get
at
double your character level and health back. So everybody gets 14 health back on top of whatever else they get from being healed by magic.
14 plus.
Yeah, and before the end of the day, I'm just
I
gonna
only get 12.
spend the rest of my spells on the rest of my spells on healing spells. So I'll just do that.
I would also like to preface this with a couple things. One, her handwriting is exactly as bad as mine.
How many spells do you have left?
Hers is just a little more tilted.
I have one
More
cure medium
italicized.
wounds
Yes.
prepared, and then I have 3 open spell slots.
Because of the number of times she has
How much
gone
health are you
over it,
missing?
like repeatedly
I'm
as well,
missing,
I'm gonna say whatever you as a
what's
person can
65
discern
minus
is what you
24?
as the player can
Actually,
discern.
yeah.
I'm not
65
telling
minus
you what it is.
24
Okay.
is 41.
41. I'm missing 41.
Okay, so you're missing 41 health. How much health are you missing?
I'm actually gonna go with Cora's idea and use the rest of my spells to heal me.
Okay.
So that's gonna be.
Oh.
You're at max.
Yes.
How much health are you missing?
Missing.
What's your maximum?
90.
What's your current?
Current is 38.
Okay.
Still looking pretty rough.
So that's.
You're almost
So-
a third of your health.
15 is 20.
And how much experience are you at, Pyra?
7.
I am at 45,000.
That's not bad. You guys are actually
520.
pretty close.
I'm at 46,210.
Okay, so Cora spending the rest of
Solo adventure.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Cora spending the rest of her
God,
healing
that solo
spells for the
adventure
day.
got you.
It was bad.
Got like you surpassed what fucking
It was-
what's his name gave me.
Azzy.
Yeah, you surpassed what was fucking Azzy gave
So
me.
you said you have 40.
5,000.
You only need
If-
6,000
If
more.
George dies,
Yeah, I
surprise,
might level up
surprise
at the
that-
end of this dungeon after we beat the fucking
Cultist
boss.
What are you at?
46,210.
Jesus Christ.
It's very possible she might level next
That would be
session.
kind of fun.
Or another couple sessions from now.
All right, so with all of the healing dealt out for everyone,
Okay, yeah,
I
I'm
forgot.
just gonna put me at
12. Okay, so you're at full health with all of your healing done.
Yep.
How's
I need 41 more health before I hit max.
thanks? Okay, let me just here's the
We
deal.
have the rod.
We do have the wand. Maybe someone that isn't the cleric should carry that, just so someone else has some
Yeah,
capabilities.
you're carrying it.
Am I?
I do also
Yeah.
still
Oh yeah,
some
you guys have the
spells.
Rod of Cure Light Wounds. So how much healing do you guys have left to do?
I have 41.
All right,
So
so
we didn't give it
I
to
can
me though.
spend some of the spells. I'm just gonna redo those anyway, and I
You would
haven't used
actually be
all
best
of
with
mine.
it. You've got the highest charisma score. It's a use magic device.
Really?
yeah.
Do I
So-
have to train?
16
I do.
plus 16.
What's your
plus-
UMD?
I'll just
12.
sit happy at 30.
You'd
that's
have to
pretty
roll an 8 or better to be able to use this one, but that's still pretty good odds.
Though I can just use it normally without.
There's gonna be another 4d8 for you. I'll
Wait,
just go ahead and roll all.
I
those.
rolled all of those. Should I just have used
48
max?
for me.
Another
Just
48
use whatever you
plus
rolled.
6 times 4.
48 plus 6 times 4.
I'll just say it takes 5 more uses from the wand for you guys to cap out.
But here, 16.
So what were we at? 48 uses left?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
43. So literally everyone hits max health, so I don't have to sit here and listen to this math.
Well, then math is fun.
No, it ain't when I'm trying to close out the
yeah,
session.
we can figure this out later.
No, it's not necessary.
All right.
We are maxed out. We are good. We are done.
Okay. Solid camping, guys.
Oh no. Laura made a horrible decision.
Hmm?
She gave her entire life force to a frontliner.
Not her entire life force, only 100.
Yeah, but
The risk
If
of
I
entire
die,
life
she
force.
dies.
What a horrible night
What
for
a
a curse.
what a horrible night for a curse.
Yeah, but
Caster better stand right there.
Yep.
Fervor.
Uh,
I mean,
Fervor.
yeah, like
if you die, the healer dies.
if
Fervor.
any
Fervor.
if any
Soft
one of
cover.
us gave
Fervor.
any life to you and you died, we would lose a backliner.
True. Thankfully, she's beefy with health.
Yeah, shit ton.
that's why I asked you to. That's why I asked you to be careful.
You
Hey,
guys will
guys,
eventually.
I have an idea of how you can handle this dilemma.
What?
TF2, heavy, medic.
invulns. But
I heal the woman who kills you.
but what level is contingency?
Contingency is a, I think a 7th level spell.
So when you hit 14th level, you
Yeah.
can contingency raise dead yourself,
Yeah.
which means that if you die, she will resurrect herself,
That's actually very useful.
Yeah.
and
At,
then she can bring you back to
at
life.
14th level with enough
Oh,
resources, I'm immortal.
Oh, damn.
And except for age, you will still die of age.
Yeah, eventually.
Not unless I make a philosopher stone.
Pretty sure True Resurrection, which
least
you
I need.
which you can get from a Philosopher's Stone, and is a spell that you will just be able to cast ad infinitum. Like,
Wish makes me immortal.
yeah, you can just live forever.
The sound of Cora resurrecting herself is just like the chiming bells of a clock tower.
Yes!
That is so
Fuck
fucking
yeah!
cool.
What?
Yeah.
I missed that.
The
I
sound of
skipped
Cora resurrecting
Bing
herself.
bings,
at
12
14 level.
bong!
it. Oh, it's like the bell on a buoy, kind of too.
Actually, we only had 45 uses left,
That's
so
even
40.
better!
Yes.
Like
Even
a
better.
swaying buoy's
Yeah.
bell?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going with the time thing. I totally
I
forgot about
know, but oh man.
Both
fuck.
are good. Both are good. Bells are important to
Maybe
collect.
you come back different ways. Like maybe you pluck yourself from another time stream.
That's unsatisfying.
How is that unsatisfying?
No, it's
so,
actually it's still cool. I just
It's just one of
each
the
time-
several options you have.
each time Cora is plucked like from a different time stream, she appears like, "What is this?
Wait
Who are you?"
fucking minute.
And then there's you when you start taking your levels in Alchemist.
Which will be next level.
And you get to start doing things like
Bombs.
bombs and mutations and
We need to fix her gun.
Big bang.
Don't forget about that.
ah
Yep.
yes, mending on
Yep.
the gun.
Caster's just gonna be good
no, I
at doing
have to
things.
use make roll.
And then
Ah,
So down a 2nd level slot tomorrow, but oh well.
is make hole a cleric class?
yes.
I can do that. I
Oh,
hardly
sure.
ever use all of my 2nd level spells.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man,
That was about.
Your spell slots are way more important to the
that
party.
wasn't the boss.
Did we already cut
Yeah.
recording?
Huh?
Did we already cut recording?
No.
Oh. We're just talking now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, I
just
mean,
fucking
just
talking.
get through the experience and then the you know.
3,500, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So you guys are getting close.
I just want my next sorcerer levels.
I'm like,
I just want the immunity to go away.
I want the immunity to go the fuck away. If I could have
Drolish may not
elemental
have
bursted
died.
that fucking thing, it would have been over so fast.
Yeah, and if the second it showed up, if I actually no, there wasn't even time to react.
I shouldn't have even taken this level of rogue.
I mean,
I need elemental burst, god damn it. Ugh.
so one more thing is that next level you guys all get an ability score increase.
Mm-hmm.
woo!
What are you gonna put it in?
Oh wait, no, I
Probably
don't.
Constitution.
No, yours is gonna be the level after next.
Oh yeah,
It's
you're
a
still
real
6th level?
fucking
Yeah.
climb.
It's plus
How much
2,
experience do you have?
plus one.
After
Oh,
today, I'm
oh, plus
sitting
one?
at a
Yeah.
34 to 10 out of 35.
Oh.
That's brutal, son.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hey,
Wait, what happened?
he did see the void.
I'm like
okay.
790 experience from leveling.
Hey, you guys want to go kill some boars in the forest for a little while?
Yes.
You wanna go squeeze frogs?
3 experience. 3 experience. 3 experience.
Squeezing frogs sounds like Country bumpkin euphemism for gay sex.
Hey, y'all, you wanna go squeeze some frogs?
Next session,
Come on, boys.
Pirate casts purification by way of steak.
Purification.
Maybe.
I don't want to
safe
go
in
anywhere.
this cage.
The world is scary outside the cage.
All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. And you lose. Thanks for your sword.
Aqua. The world is scary outside the cage.
Anyways, but you had things you wanted to say.
No, I was just gonna say that's a good session, y'all. I'm gonna cut the recording.
That was a good fucking session.
I'd like to preface also this with a couple things in case no one heard me. This
Yeah.
doesn't have to be on the recording.
Yeah, give me that, by the way. I read it.
No.
We'll read it next session.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. But I read it. I read it during the watch. I was just really curious.
What
You'll have to wait.
what you as a person can discern from reading it is what you as a player can discern from reading it. I'm not telling you what it says. Her handwriting is exactly as bad as mine is. The artist renditions, however, are very skillfully done. Actually, they look way better than the ones on that paper do.
By the way, also.
So whatever you can read is what your
I'm
character
actually
gets.
digging everything that you've just described because it reminds me of the old transcripts for Call of Cthulhu where Lovecraft put his like bad drawings of the
I went over it 4 fucking times. Okay,
And,
it's
like-
kind of illegible.
As soon as I, in real life, get a certain leather-bound journal, I'm gonna start writing in it as drollish detail from the time she got it and until now. I'm gonna start
shit.
trying to do that. What happened? Oh,
Oh God.
oh.
Don't worry about it.
No,
Don't worry
give
about
me
it.
that.
Don't-
Those are mine.
I know. I'm asking you not to worry about it.
Did these cut on fire a little bit?
No, they're melted. Again, don't worry about it.
Okay, got it.
Do they still work?
She was wearing them.
Don't worry about it. All right. Man, we
Fire's
take
scary.
L's in this household.
Fire's scary.
Fire's scary.
Fire hot.
So when you guys turn on the light, will you?
3, 2, 1, light.
I was a half second